big screens, making Smoky Mountain Brewery the perfect place to watch the Vols or your favorite team in action. With locations in Turkey Creek, Maryville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg, you're never far away from a great time at Smoky Mountain Brewery. Try one of their world-famous microbrews like Black Bear Ale, Mountain Light, or Cherokee Ale. Juicy burgers, wings that bring the heat, and delicious handmade pizzas made with hand-tossed crust from the freshest ingredients and their own special sauce from a secret recipe, topped off with hand-grated cheese and farm-fresh toppings. And don't forget, those famous microbrews are also available in kegs for your next party or in 6-packs and growlers to go. So grab your crew and head to Smoky Mountain Brewery and tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
WKGN 1340, go Vols!
You're tuned in to East Tennessee's premier sports radio call-in show. This is The Drive.
And hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another stellar edition of The Drive here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith, punch of the time clock, 3:01 on this Thursday, February 12th edition of the show. Alongside Bob Baskerville, Baron Walker along for the ride. Caleb DeBusk hanging out with us in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Walker, you might finally be off the hook as the new guy. We got the new guy in here today.
Let's come up with a new nickname.
I can't imagine not being the new guy.
Yeah, your nickname will always be the new guy.
Yeah, I feel like I just own that one from now until the end of time.
It's a pretty good nickname as far as nicknames go. I mean, it could be worse. Yeah. Bobby, you're pretty vaulted up. I mean, this is some kind of quarter zip you're rocking here. You get the orange, white checkerboard.
Yeah, it's
he's already heard it from me.
Yeah, my wife got it. Looks okay in the backdrop. We were worried about it just blending in, but
well, I think it's because your jacket's more the. I mean, it's such a hard shade to get.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something she got me. It's comfortable. I don't know. I've had it for a year, and I've maybe worn it twice, so that might tell you how excited I am about it.
You sound thrilled.
Yeah. But
TR'd love it.
Going to the Lady Vols game tonight, so I needed to,
Oh.
Right. Lady Vols welcoming Kelly Harper back
Yes.
to Thompson Bowling Assembly Center and Arena tonight.
Is this a must win or can't
I knew you were
lose?
going to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Both. It's however
She's got to get the ship right. We're all in agreement on that.
I would think they do that tonight. I mean, they're Missouri's like a 10-loss team, so
I mean, if they can't get right tonight, then
then
we've got major problems.
And
What is Missouri bad?
I think their record's like 15-10. I mean, they've got a winning record. I don't know how they are in
Kelly's
conference.
kind of doing her thing, huh?
Yeah.
Just upper level mediocrity.
But to your point, if they lose
No offense,
tonight,
Kelly.
then it's duck and cover on Sunday when you got Texas coming here. And
it'll be a flamethrower come 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
Lady Vols an 18.5-point favorite tonight.
Yeah, you lose this game, and then we might have to start.
They were double-digit favorites against Mississippi State a couple weeks ago. Saw what happened there.
That was the game where they came in late, right?
Yep. I think I've heard that's happened a
They
couple
didn't.
of times.
Well, I don't know. The story I heard was not that they had come in late; it was more they had come out late. They had like a shoot around, like 2 hours before tip off of the game, and several players were lingering in the locker room, and they want it to be pretty precise. And but you're hearing that this has been an ongoing issue.
I thought there was something that happened at South Carolina. I thought there was something they were late for shoot around or something.
As Don Staley, I mean, what she didn't want to say in public, what she would say behind closed doors.
All right. Well, hopefully we are finding our discipline in the women's program.
Men's team held on last night. Wasn't always pretty. Up by 23 with 10 minutes to go in the second half. And I almost sent the text in the group. I almost said, well, boys, like, this is what we needed. It's good to have a carefree finish here. Maybe.
Oh, I thought about sending it as well.
Maybe we can empty the bench, get Masamba. So, he was out.
Rest Ament and the starters.
Bring in some of the walk-ons. It just really enjoy ourselves down there. And as soon as I had the thought, it started to go poorly.
Thing on top of
Sometimes that's all it takes is a slight thought to tempt the wrath of the whatever high atop the thing.
Yeah, because they know.
Well, one of us in one of these rooms decided to send to the group chat when we were going on our run that Mississippi State stinks.
They do
in all caps.
That was that Bob?
Yeah.
It may or may not have been Bob.
I mean, just name names.
That's not calling a win. I was basically saying,
they're terrible. They're
terrible.
Except for the Hubbard guy. Man, what could we do with that kid?
Russ and I were talking about that. I don't know if that would be a fit here, man.
I'm not a fan of a ball.
We can make him fit.
He's a
coach him up, man.
What's his 3-point shooting percentage?
Hey, you want to come over here and play for a winner your final year? Like, it's going to be like, we're going to coach you hard. You're not going to be taking 30 shots a night, but you play for a winner. Like, we could use.
We'll get you 10 out there at your spot.
He shoots 32% from 3-point range.
Yeah, I guess
what did he shoot last
night?
Even the shots that he missed looked like they were going in. I mean, he's fun to watch. I found myself enjoying watching him. Like, sometimes a guy's torching us. It's like, oh man, this guy, somebody needs to put an elbow in the side of his head. I was just like, go off, dude. Like, you, and it's not like Boswell was loafing. I mean, he was in his grill.
That kid's like, the last time, I'll tell you, it reminded me of quickness wise was Kennedy Chandler. Just explosive, that first step. There were several times where it was one step and he was already around Boswell.
Well, he looks, and you'd have to be at that size. He looks strong too. I mean, he was pretty put together. But he shot 13 of 24, almost on target. I'd said he was going to, I bet he took 25 shots.
How many of those were threes?
9, 4 of 9 from 3. So
if you're going to shoot over 50%, you can shoot 24 times for me. It's not like they have anybody else that you want shooting.
I mean, you realize he wasn't far off the all-time record. I think Tony Delk still holds that one.
What's that?
It was
what's the record you're talking about?
All-time threes in a game, in a conference game.
He only made
4. He had 4. He shot 9.
I thought you said he made 9.
No.
Oh, okay. He wasn't even near the record then.
Yeah.
Tony's just like 10 plus, 10 and 11, 12, 13, something like that.
But yeah, I just they're just not a good team. So
are we missing a certain killer instinct? This group.
I mean, we don't have it from like that's another thing. The three of them together, Jahmai, Zakai, and Jordan Gainey. Those three, all three of those guys were killers.
Yeah, and it feels like Zakai at some point, a run like that is happening. 18-0 last night, that he would have put a stop to it by not necessarily like taking over the game or anything, but like getting the guys huddled up and say, "Hey guys, like this ends immediately." Well, then it would. And I don't know that we have that guy on. Like, who is that guy on the team?
It might be Nate Ament. He might be the closest thing. I'm not saying he is the guy, but he's
our best player.
Who did we go to last night? 2 back-to-back and ones.
Yeah, I mean,
right. I mean, that's what put this game away. At that point, it was because I
don't want to tempt to screw anything up, but for what did we going on now? About 4 or 5 weeks, where the switch just finally flipped for him, and we wondered if it would.
Yeah, it started at the Florida blowout in Gainesville was where it began. So, however many games, that's either 9 or 10 games down the line now.
So.
By the way, do you know who his girlfriend is? Have we talked about this?
Who?
Nate Ament.
No.
I just,
I don't care.
Don't want to make it weird here, but I figured he was single. He's just a young basketball monk who doesn't have time for any of that foolishness.
When you hear it, it'll make sense.
Is it a fellow UT athlete?
No. Walker, you guys are not going to know who this is. Walker,
musician
May.
or something?
No.
Actress.
She's a basketball player.
Well, I know it's not Rakia Jackson.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I don't
She's
really
available,
follow the
I
women's
think, at this
sport.
point.
Angel Reese.
No.
Caitlin Clark.
Super Frosh at USC, Jazzy Davidson.
That was my next
I've heard
guess.
that name. I've heard
Yeah,
that name.
I bet. I had not heard that name till I heard
Jazzy Davidson.
Yeah, and she's tough, man. She averages like a bunch of points.
Man, if
too.
you live in, she's living in.
That's what I'm saying.
In L.A., he's living in Knoxville.
Well, it's just a different.
He's getting paid however
They're
many
both-
millions a
they're-
year. when
Yeah,
he's got
sure,
some
but they're both
downtime.
major college basketball players. They haven't seen each other in months. That's not your girlfriend.
They met it. They got
These kids
together.
are different, Bear.
Yeah.
His special friend maybe with benefits.
Wasn't,
when you see him, but-
Well, they got FaceTime. And
Yeah, DJ Wagner. I don't know if he still is, but he was dating Juju Watkins, at least last season. So
Say what now?
Do any of those names mean anything to you, Bear?
DJ Wagner plays at Arkansas.
Yeah, okay. Was
Um,
dating who?
Juju Watkins, the USC women's basketball player.
You know what my brain thought I heard?
No, I don't.
Juju Smith-Schuster. I was like, what the hell?
I would get it. It's so close.
What's happening? Rick Barnes speaking with the media after the game, obviously relieved to be getting out of the hump with a W.
Yeah, that's the one thing I talked to him. I said, how do we let that happen? And again, to this team, they had an 18-0 run, like they were shocked. And you can't turn the ball over, give the ball to them out front. But and we had some open shots that you got to make, but you put it all together. We just went through a period where I thought we let up. And, yeah, you're always concerned. But, I mean, Chris Jan's a terrific coach. These guys aren't going to quit on him. And they got some guys, they make some threes, and we left one of their better three-point shooters open twice. And it goes back to concentration and not getting relaxed. And but it's kind of been the story of their team. We get a lead and we start doing those things.
Is it disappointing? You've had issues like that. Is it disappointing that they would
Yeah.
have a let up after?
Yeah, it really is, because they're saying, and we're talking about all the right things in the huddle, but it's one thing coming out. But you can't, like Nate got it taken away from him, Troy got it taken away from him out there. If he doesn't understand what we're trying to do one time, and it gets us discombobbled and just things like that. But still, defensively, I thought Bishop really worked hard tonight on a really difficult player to guard. But we still got to get more protection at the rim out of JP, and probably more him than anybody. But we still have to. We're letting guys get down the lane on us, and we fouled. I mean, came out early. I think it was 6-1 in fouls, and we've got to come out. Just again, it wasn't going to be easy. We know. I mean, they've been in a lot of games here, and so it's a good win for us. And on to the next one.
Discombobbled, according to Rick Barnes, Tennessee was in the second half there as Mississippi State goes on an 18-0 run. And you never felt like it was.
I really didn't.
I was a little worried there.
I felt like it was out. You know how you get so far out in front of somebody like that, and they have to expend, like everything they got left in the tank just to get it even close.
They got it down to 6.
And then
I felt it coming.
Was that Boswell? Somebody hit a 3, right?
It might have been dump at the hump all over again.
Oh God, that was terrible.
Just tough. I mean, look, I'll take it as kind of like what Barnes said. It was not pretty, but you'll take the win. That had to be.
I'm not giving it back.
Horrible environment. I just got from Schumpert, and he confirmed it for me. 1,800 scanned tickets at that game last night. 1,800.
What? I mean, how many? That's a 10,000 seat arena, right?
Yeah,
give or take.
Yeah,
maybe 12.
I don't know.
I thought it looked almost half full.
There were a couple shots, man, where they
1,800 tricky onto you. They did some TV trickery last night.
Yeah, there were a couple shots where there were rows and rows of
There's
empty
nobody.
seats. Yeah.
I mean, we talked about Chris Jans yesterday. It's not like he's done a bad job there. They're having a down year, but
no, but what they see what I see. Their team stinks, man. I mean, it's just they.
H.O.'s not doing it for you.
No, he did hit a 3. It looked like a damn set shot, though. It was the wildest thing I've ever
What about
seen.
that shot Boswell hits in the lane where
God.
it just kind of like stopped? It hit the backboard, and I don't know how it went in.
It was like the back of the rim, and it kind of settled and fell in.
It was so bad it was good.
I mean, yeah.
That was pretty rough.
But he made that behind the back save out of bounds, give and go, lob to Ament for the dunk was maybe the highlight play of the year for Tennessee basketball.
It
so
was.
far.
That was
I've
beautiful.
watched it probably at least 25 times at this point, just because of all. I was telling Russ, they had one replay angle from the basket where it was coming to you, and you see the whole thing happen. He flips it, Nate catches it, tosses it right back, and then Nate just does a simple, not real high, just kind of puts like this with his right hand, a finger up, like put it up there. He did, and we know what happened. And we haven't seen a whole lot of Nate. Nate's dunked some, but we haven't seen a whole lot where he's like hanging on the rim, doing all that stuff. It was nice. I enjoyed it.
Carey, 4 points, 6 boards. Debo, 4 points, 8 boards.
I like Debo a lot.
Man, that little floater in the lane.
If he started dropping that consistently, he'll be a force.
It's nice.
He's a really good rebounder. Hey, we do have Chris Houston in the chat box, boys. He says Coach Barnes must be listening to Phil's calls with the discombobbled.
Yeah.
It was Acapara looked discombobbled at times.
If
he's still working.
That, yeah. And what did he call Bediako?
Badako.
When Felix isn't, like when he does flash like that rejection I love those off the back of the backboard.
Yeah.
So get it out of here.
The esteemed Commissioner Bachwinkle said he agrees about the crowd. He said there were a couple crowd shots that looked like the first round of the SoCon tourney.
Oof.
Hey man, people, that's a good tournament. People turn out for that thing.
Not in the first round though, maybe is what he
probably not.
Kosoval says Boswell played a half an hour and scored 4 points, and I'm concerned that he forgets there's a point in point guard. Yeah, I'd love to see him score more. He has been scoring more. Last night he didn't. He also had what was it, Russ? 7 boards, 8 assists.
Listen, the next game I coach will be my first. Barnes is obviously doing. He knows what he's doing out there, but there are just so many times on offense when Estrella gets the ball at the top of the key. Boswell gets the ball wide open for a 3. His feet are set, shoulder square. And like Gillespie last night, several times is like open. And I guess it's just too early in the shot clock. They've got the little Rick Barnes on their shoulder saying, don't shoot it yet. Don't shoot it yet. And we end up settling for a much worse shot than we would have if we had just taken the open 3.
I agree. You know who doesn't look like he's fearful of taking the shot is Troy Henderson.
No.
Like for him
he shot him out of his zone real quick.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Estrella, I thought.
Oh yeah, big bounce back game for him after
JP showed some touch around the rim.
It was the whole front court, really. Like it felt like all of them.
We just
took a step
immediately
forward from
assumed
that Kentucky game.
Just immediately assumed control of the game.
Yeah. I mean, we started the game with 4 straight dunks. 2 of them were lobs.
That was awesome.
Lob City.
That was awesome.
All right, we got to take a quick break right here. Just scratching the surface, as coming up, we'll have our weekly visit with Greg Polinsky, Tennessee assistant basketball coach, going to join us in hour number 2 of the show. We'll get his thoughts on what he saw last night down there in Starkville. What do you think about it? Do you nitpick this one, or is it's Mississippi State Wednesday night at the Hump? You just go ahead and stick the W in your back pocket. On to the next one. 865-966-3435. We want to hear from you today. 966-3435. Call or text the show today. Plus, the Trinidad Chambliss hearing is happening today down in Oxford. This is like, I don't know why. I just assumed the Aguilar thing, we didn't see any video of it last time. We've never seen any video of these things with Nico or anytime else we've been in the court with the NCAA. Like this thing's on court TV down there. They've got Chambliss on the stand. Joe Judge is on the stand. And it's pretty interesting, some of the things that they're getting into down there. We'll talk about that when we continue. It's Fan Run Radio. More Fan Run coming up next. Stay with us.
The Drive.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching for Fan Run Sports.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Hey, it's Russell Smith here for ECR Total Landscapes. I had the ECR crew out to my house last year to remove multiple trees on my property, and I couldn't be more satisfied with the work they did. Not only did they cut down several trees that were too close to my house, they also grinded the stumps and cleaned up the work site, leaving my yard looking better than before. Take it from me. If you've got a dangerous, overgrown, or storm-damaged tree that's threatening your home, your car, or your family, don't risk it. Do what I did. Call ECR Total Landscapes for a free estimate. Tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. 865-384-2012. That's 865-384-2012. Your local tree cutting experts. These guys get the job done. Check out their website, ECRTotalLandscapes.com.
Your smile is one of the first things people notice, so why not make it unforgettable? At Knoxville Smiles, we believe everyone deserves a smile they're proud to show off, whether it's time for a routine checkup, a professional cleaning, or something more advanced like teeth whitening or veneers. Our expert team is here for you. We use the latest technology to provide the highest quality care in a comfortable, friendly environment. At Knoxville Smiles, we don't just treat teeth, we treat people. Our goal is to make every visit as stress-free and pleasant as possible. So if you've been putting off your next dental visit, now's the perfect time to take the next step towards a healthier, brighter smile. Give us a call at 865-539-1776 to schedule your appointment. That's 865-539-1776. Or visit us online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues. 105.7 FM, 1340 AM in K-Town. We are streaming online worldwide this afternoon at fanrunradio.com and, of course, on the free Fan Run app. And we are on YouTube at the Fan Run Sports channel. Hey, y'all, if you are in there, do us a big favor. Smash that thumbs up button. Give us a like and a follow so that we can continue to grow the YouTube chat. I don't know. That might be overtaking the text box as my favorite method of textual
it's definitely
communication.
It's definitely more active these days. We still get some text box.
Well, they can chat with each other.
Yeah,
which is fun. Coastal Vol says Phil is like the Bad Bunny of callers. Some love him, some hate him, but no one can understand him.
I speak Philinese.
It's pretty good.
And Commissioner Bockwinkel he clarified that Philly called Bediako just Diaco, not Badako.
Diaco.
Diaco.
Texter from the 901 says just Googled Jazzy Davidson. Attaboy, Nate.
She's average. I looked at her game log as far as scoring. I mean, she's a baller, man. She's got like a lot of 20+ point games.
Who's the coach out there we talked to?
Oh God, I know. I forget her name.
Did we play them this year? Who was the one that we were salty with the handshakes?
UCLA. That was UCLA.
Okay.
That was her last name's like Kloss or something.
Yeah. We had some guys who were not interested in post-game frivolities with her.
Well, Janiyah Barker, because she's a UCLA transfer.
Yeah, okay. That's what
there was some saltiness there.
A little bit of salt.
Interesting.
David on Twitter on a DM says, not even UT police could screw up that crowd leaving last night. Pretty easy for egress when you've only got 1,800 in the building.
That's they had to have more than that. But I mean, as far as like quote unquote paying customers or students or whatever, that's like.
I mean, are you going to go watch that if you're down there and you're a fan of theirs?
Probably not. I mean,
it's my school.
There looked like they showed some. I heard you mention it on the halftime.
They had the sorority out there dancing for the halftime show.
There was probably more people on court there than there was in the arena. Yeah.
When you have 1,800, you can't exactly afford to have Red Panda come and entertain the patrons.
No.
Although, I mean, the line should be short at the concessions.
True. I thought
not a long wait for the bathroom.
This is really like meta stuff, but the floor at the Hump looks a lot better because I was watching a little of Florida at Georgia again, and that Georgia Stegman floor
it makes me angry.
Garbage, man. I was like, at least the Hump looks.
When we played down there, my wife, who knows nothing about sports, I had the game on. And she came in and she said, "Why are you watching in black and white?"
Oh, it's Stegman
because that's what it. She's like the only color she could see was the orange on our jerseys.
Yeah. Not good.
Not good, Bob. But yeah, I mean, I like how it says the Hump underneath the goals.
Yeah.
On the floor down there.
Yeah.
And as long as we're reaching for nice things to say about Mississippi State basketball, dig those unis, man.
Those are Adidas.
It gives me a lot of hope that Adidas, that basically they will just take the uniforms we have.
Yeah.
That Barnes loves and just switch out the logo.
They were just kind of a variation of what we have right now for the Vols, right? It was the same kind of
they don't have a logo on the shorts, but it's
kind of throwback looking.
A nice classic look.
Yeah.
Very handsome.
Yep.
That's all the nice
So you
things I
feeling
can say,
better
other than I want Hubbard next year.
Are you feeling better about the whole Adidas thing yet?
Who you asking?
This is the second time you've asked me that this week. You know, the answer is still yes.
I couldn't recall the first time. I'm sorry, Russell.
Here's a thought. Somebody from the 270 said, "Hey, maybe if Coach Kim could get some more NIL money, we could get Nate's girlfriend to Knoxville. Maybe Nate would stay."
Danny Dollars, where you at?
Nate's going in the top 10 of the draft. The way he's playing now, he's only climbing upward.
If we get Jazzy here, the heart wants what it wants. Let's tug on those heartstrings.
The heart wants is a fat guaranteed contract. We aren't going to pay him $50 million.
I imagine Jazzy would say the same, like, "Hey, go get that bag." Yeah.
You come visit me out in LA.
You know what?
Be persuasive, Jazzy.
He's got a chance to continue to ascend. And Walker, I hope I'm not stealing one of your top fours, but it just came out that Caleb Wilson, North Carolina. Walker's
this guy.
Yeah,
this guy.
It's okay. It's called a reset, man. It's radio. We got 3 hours to fill. Go ahead.
It's a significant story. Broken hand.
Ooh. Yeah, it's indefinite.
It's not that hamate bone, is it?
I don't know.
I think something's going around with the handmade bones.
I feel like there's something, but every 3 years or so, there's some kind of new issue that athletes face.
That blows up their season, doesn't it?
Really could. I mean,
they weren't. I don't think they were a Final Four threat to begin with.
No, but
they're just missing a little something. I'm not a Hubert Davis believer, but he's, from what I'd seen, like he's kind of like their amen. He might not be their best player, but he has the most potential. And like, if they were ever going to make any kind of run, they need him to be the guy.
Yeah, they're not like what we saw last night, like one guy and nobody else. But yeah, that hurts them significantly.
Well, in football news, of course, we're all on pins and needles to see what happens tomorrow here in Knoxville, as Joey Aguilar is expected to have a hearing in front of the judge again. Of course, going for he's got the temporary. He's got the temporary. He wants the injunction. He wants the
full injunction.
Whatever, to be declared eligible. We'll see if it happens today. Ole Miss quarterbacks coach Joe Judge appears at the Rebels quarterback Trinidad Chambliss's injunction hearing to explain why another year of eligibility would be beneficial for Chambliss's development. So this is similar to, Heupel wrote the thing that we read last week about we need Joey for this, and he can make this much money and all this stuff. So they've got Joe Judge, and there's video of this, by the way, if you want to go look at it, which is, I can't recall ever seeing college coaches video of them on the stand in a case like this, but he's up there, and for some reason, his testimony goes down the path of talking about players who have children, which when you've got players who are like 25 years old, you're going to have some dads out there in college sports. Judge says, quote, "This is always a tough conversation to have. It's not going to be a popular opinion, but this is the truth. We would have to educate significant others who may have been pregnant during the season or are going to have a baby during the season, and you'd have to educate them on, you have this baby in the middle of the season, that father has to play good football. It's a day-by-day production business. He has to be ready to perform and go out there and play. And when I say that, what I mean is you need to let him sleep. He needs to be in another room, detached. You have to explain to the mother, hey, listen, he ain't waking up for midnight feedings. After the season, he's Full Metal Jacket. You could do whatever you want with him. He can change every diaper, but in season, he's got to have a different priority." End quote.
Wow. Wow.
Now, Chambliss doesn't have a child, according to On3 Sports, but he does have plenty of responsibilities, being the quarterback at Ole Miss. But I think there are a lot of players we get that. Being sports guys, we understand the demands that are on these players. He's right. If Joey Aguilar became a father this offseason and he's our quarterback next year, we don't want Joey Aguilar waking up at Wednesday morning at 3 a.m. to a crying baby. Oh, go get the bottle, rock him to sleep and everything. No. QB1 needs his beauty sleep. We got Alabama this weekend, honey. I don't know what to tell you. You like the $2 million that your boyfriend's getting? Well, get your ass up and grab the bottle.
Either that or get him, maybe a nanny or something.
We can't say that. But there you go, Barry. Yeah, get a
Get
wet
somebody
nurse.
An au pair. Is that what it's called?
Au pair. Yeah, au pair.
Au pair. Yeah.
Get you're gonna have to have something else. But Joe Judge taking a beating on the internets this afternoon for saying the quiet part out loud.
I don't know what to. How can you get mad at Joe Judge?
Well, my question is, he might have been a little indelicate in his phrasing of it. I don't know how something like that comes up.
I'm so glad that we're being reintroduced to Joe Judge, because if you remember his year and a half with the Giants, he would just say stupid stuff like this all the time. Like he's got some Pruitt in him where he just says stupid stuff into a microphone and can't help it.
All right.
No filter, huh?
Yeah.
Cornbread.
I kind of like it. I'm not going to lie.
Well, both of them were also not good football coaches. So there you go.
It makes me, I so want to see the Aguilar thing. Do you think Adam Sparks or somebody will be in the courtroom tomorrow for that?
Oh, I would think so.
Yeah.
I would think so.
For sure.
Be surprised if Trey's not.
I mean, this is like, they've got video of this, man. I mean,
this could be like a scene from A Few Good Men. You never know.
What kind of ratings would the Aguilar hearing get tomorrow if you could broadcast that live on local TV?
If Heupel was on stand and went full Colonel Nathan Jessup, you can't handle the truth.
I can't handle having to play a redshirt freshman at quarterback next year. My ass is on the line here.
I merely ask that you say thank you.
Yeah. Son, I remember that. That was the line he opened up with Cruz. You have not seen that movie.
Still not seen it.
Jeez. It's like pure gold.
That's one of the most epic. I mean, it's Mount Rushmore courtroom movie scene of all time. The face off between.
Wasn't Demi Moore? Wasn't she pregnant in that?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Joe.
Like not the character, but like she was actually, so they had to hide.
If they did a great job of it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until like a year or so ago. Julia Louis-Dreyfus was pregnant multiple times during the filming of Seinfeld. I was watching a video and they'd have her in
big dresses.
Like she would have big dresses or like a big coat
Yeah.
Or she would just be stationed behind a table for entire seasons of Seinfeld. I had no idea.
If you go back and watch it, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, it is now, but I mean, well, at the time, you're not looking for it.
Yeah.
Where were we? Oh, yeah, Joe Judge taking the stand.
But yeah, if Joey's case was televised, they're not going to just let everybody in there as far as working media, but there'll be somebody in there covering the,
I mean, I just assume Sparks will be in there because he's with.
You don't think we can get Bear a press pass?
Probably not. No, but you're right. I think Sparks would be the guy.
Well, hold on now. Bear is the official fan-run legal expert, and I think he deserves to be in there every bit as much as Adam Sparks.
Walker and I were going to hold off on announcing this until the Olympic segment later, but we are planning on covering the Summer Games in LA in 2 years together.
Oh, you mean in LA?
In LA, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Yep, that's happening.
But anyhow.
Hey, did you see that the Winter Olympics, Bear, this should make you happy. The TV ratings are up considerably over 2022.
Yeah, it's almost as if they're very entertaining events to watch on TV.
I wouldn't know, but yes, you're probably right.
Because, basketball, a little football, some baseball. I mean, I'm talking to somebody who, when they used to do the 24 hours of college basketball, would probably drink pot after pot of black coffee and just mainline it for 24 hours straight. So
is that me?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry if I don't, you're not as big of a Renaissance man as I thought, Bob. Quite honestly, I'm disappointed, to tell you the truth. I really thought you, of all people that have been on this show, would be an Olympic sport because you're a smart guy. I don't know why you're hanging out with us.
He's not going to pretend to like a bunch of, guys named Johan hurtling down the side of a mountain in spandex.
It's true. I
right now, Team USA is on the ice against Latvia. Do we have an updated score?
I mean,
we're smoking them.
It's about time. Right, it's about time we treat these damn Latvians to a little bit of American hostility.
Quiz time.
Show them who's boss.
Actually, no, we're not. It's 1-1.
Tell me the two most famous Latvians.
I couldn't find Latvia on a map.
Bob, I thought might be able to get one of them.
Famous Latvians?
Mm-hmm.
I really can't help you there.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, really?
That's one I thought you were going to get. And Mikhail Baryshnikov.
Okay.
Is he a skater?
No, ballet dancer.
Oh, that's right.
He was in that movie, what was it called?
Die
White
Hard.
Nights. He wasn't in Die Hard, was he?
No, that was, there was a ballet guy in there. It was Nureyev, maybe.
Yeah.
That was it.
He was one of Hans Gruber's guys.
Yes.
That's who Russell cheers for.
By the way, we might have buried the lead on this one, but apparently they went ahead and denied his appeal today for the waiver.
Yeah, it was his third effort to try and get in. So now the only thing that he can do is win this preliminary injunction so that the NCAA can't actually enforce their rules.
So what was I don't understand.
Today was his. So right now they're in court for the preliminary injunction, and the NCAA, while they were in court,
so this wasn't a court
waiver.
decision. Okay,
no, they weren't in court. They just denied his appeal or his third appeal, whatever it was.
So those things were happening simultaneously.
Yes, and I'm guessing we might get a ruling on the preliminary injunction during this show. So we'll monitor this.
That's why, and I guess William, I don't know if it's live. I'm assuming it is. Trinidad Chambliss's court appearance is on right now as well.
I mean, people are posting tweets of it from clips. I don't know if it's on TV anywhere or being streamed.
I mean, I don't know. They were watching it over there in the production room on YouTube.
Then I guess it is. I guess it's being streamed somewhere.
They're moving awfully quick.
Mike in the text box says, do we think Danny Dollars cringed last night if Mississippi State let people move down closer to the floor?
Missed opportunities.
Yeah. I mean, I think you have to at that point. What are you doing up there in the nosebleeds at the hump when there are 1,800 people in the house?
It's very true.
Some overzealous usher. Buddy. I saw that. You get back up there.
Just put that in perspective, though. What would be a number for our crowd at Thompson Bowling Arena, Food City Center, where you'd be like, oh, my God, what has happened to this program?
Probably 5,000-6,000 for a men's game.
Man,
10 probably.
We've seen it.
If we get less than
We've seen
10, I feel like that's when we start.
I remember
fade.
Buzz's last year. I went to the Kentucky game that year, and there were I think 16 or 17,000 fans there, and of course half of them were Kentucky fans.
That was
before
when it got really
before the
bad.
renovation. So I mean, a lot of empty seats.
Black curtains up. I
No.
guess there wouldn't be because
No,
of Kentucky fans.
There weren't black curtains up, but it was
a Kentucky home game.
There was
basically.
sparse. All right. Well, we got to take a quick break right here. When we continue, we'll read more from the Chatterbox, 865-966-3435. You want to jump in here? We're live today in the White Claw Hard Seltzer studios of Fan Run Radio, doing the thing on a Thursday afternoon, and we're back with more right after this.
The Drive. The voluntary reaction. Tune in to the Fan Run app and our YouTube channel immediately after every Big UT game for instant analysis and crazy calls.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Malone at Knoxville Smiles. Has it been a while since your last dental visit? If so, I'd like to invite you to come see us. At Knoxville Smiles, it's our vision to provide the best dental care in town in a relaxed, friendly environment. So if it's been a while and you've been putting it off, don't wait any longer. Come see us at Knoxville Smiles. You can schedule an appointment online at knoxvillesmiles.com or by phone at 865-539-1776.
Smoky Mountain Brewery is the place to be for game day. From the moment you walk in, it's wall-to-wall big screens, making Smoky Mountain Brewery the perfect place to watch the Vols or your favorite team in action. With locations in Turkey Creek, Maryville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg, you're never far away from a great time at Smoky Mountain Brewery. Try one of their world-famous microbrews like Black Bear Ale, Mountain Light, or Cherokee Ale. Juicy burgers, wings that bring the heat, and delicious handmade pizzas made with hand-tossed crust from the freshest ingredients and their own special sauce from a secret recipe, topped off with hand-grated cheese and farm-fresh toppings. And don't forget, those famous microbrews are also available in kegs for your next party or in 6-packs and growlers to go. So grab your crew and head to Smoky Mountain Brewery and tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Have you ever found yourself wishing your clothes looked brand new again? Whether it's your favorite suit, that little black dress, or your comfy winter coat, Crown Cleaners can make it happen. From stubborn stains to delicate fabrics, the expert team at Crown Cleaners uses the latest cleaning technology to ensure your clothes come back looking and feeling fresh. Visit one of their 2 area locations, Kingston Pike on Bearden Hill or South North Shore Drive near Dunkin' Donuts. Online at crowncleaners.com. Crown Cleaners, a tradition of excellence.
Hungry. The Drive continues. Fan Run Radio.
Something you want to share, Russ?
Heard you cackling in there on that side during the
Many
break.
things I want to share. Many things. I'm just in a sharing kind of mood. 3 hours to fill, man. Yes, we will share. We will share a lot. Bob was sharing with you during the break. I love these the fake news on Facebook. Like you saw the thing a couple of weeks ago, like Josh Heupel's dad is on his deathbed. And
Oh yeah, I've noticed those lately.
it's not true, right? People
it's just demonstrably false.
Yeah, and like politics stuff, like they're just the most outlandish things that you can. And then like people read this stuff and they go out there and like, oh yeah, I saw it online. It's true. Josh Heupel's dad is dead. And like they actually believe this stuff.
Shall I share one with you from last night?
Please.
Please do.
This came in on Vols United on Facebook.
You're part of that one, Bear?
No, just the Vols for Life for the strict comedy of it.
Okay. So, and I'm reading this verbatim, by the way. And this was nothing that I believed. It just was so incredibly dumb that it bears repeating. It says here, no one saw it coming, and that's exactly why it hit so hard. Jacoby Gillespie is usually defined by his intensity, the relentless scoring, the leadership, the edge he brought to the court to secure Tennessee's hard-fought win over Mississippi State. He's known as a competitor, not a performer. Not a performer.
Poetic.
Yes. So when he stepped back to the microphone after the final buzzer, the arena didn't know what to expect. A victory speech?
He took the mic?
A chant?
He just grabbed the mic.
No. He then began to
What was he wanting to say?
He began to sing the national anthem.
What are we doing?
Jesus God Almighty!
After
the kids,
the game,
I love that kid.
He sang the national anthem after the game.
Yeah, there was no attempt to overpower the moment, no theatrics, just a steady voice layered with raw feeling, the kind of emotion that doesn't echo because it's loud.
Ridiculous.
It's also because it's real. The anthem didn't fill the building with the usual post-game noise. It filled it with silence. Well, that might have been the crowd, but fans still buzzing from the 73-64 victory. By the way, was in Starkville, wasn't here.
I don't think they were buzzing down there.
Stood instinctively. Some placed hands over their hearts. Others wiped away tears. For a few unforgettable minutes, the adrenaline of the game disappeared, replaced by something deeper. A shared moment of reflection, pride, and connection.
Yes.
Since then, the video has raced across social media.
Oh, it has?
Drawing reactions.
Did you said that to me?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd love to see it.
No, and then the comments, there's a bunch that's like,
yes, people believe it. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that's so wonderful.
that's amazing. And another person wrote, how did I miss that? And somebody was like,
How
go
did
Big
I miss
Orange, make us proud, Jacoby. Oh my God.
There'll be stuff like that, I swear. And I'll like my psychotic younger brother will post, like he'll be putting on. He does that. Like what a heartfelt. God bless that young man. God bless the USA.
So, like, I mean, I'm just trying to imagine what the vibes in Thompson Bowling would be like. Say LSU comes in here and beats us Saturday night.
Yeah.
And they win the game by 9 points. And everybody's filing out dejectedly. And then all of a sudden, like, LSU's best player goes over and grabs the mic in our arena and spontaneously he just bursts into song. He's singing the national anthem.
Or maybe this
Everybody,
land is
like,
your land.
We'd be looking around like, what the hell's happening here? Like, we're singing the anthem after the game now?
Yeah, but you got to stop and put your hand over your heart.
I guess you do. I mean, you can't
you have to
stop.
the song.
This is the same one that a couple weeks ago when Tennessee beat Auburn, I was telling Russ this, they had put one out where they said when the game had ended, Keyshawn Hall, Auburn's best player, by the way, they're 14-10, man. They may not make the tournament.
I hate it for him.
Yeah, exactly. They said that Nate Ament didn't go to the locker room. He went over and got down on his knees and said to Keyshawn Hall, "You're a fantastic player. You should be proud." And then Keyshawn Hall said afterwards, like, that guy, he's not just a great player. He's a fantastic human being.
I don't know. It's all this AI driven stuff.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Is that a person does that? Like it says, hey, write a AI
I
goes
guess
to
so,
GPT, write an article about Jacoby Gillespie singing the anthem, or is it just the group? Does like ChatGPT do that by itself?
Yeah.
No, I think you give it.
Why would you give it a prompt to do that though?
Just to be
Why
be
not?
funny. Why not?
Because people interact with it.
I mean, they're all over the place.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's in like they had one. It was Lewis Hamilton and this whole deal with Ferrari, and there's just enough truth, a little bit of, in there to catch people.
People are dumb though. People are so dumb. They just believe anything they see on freaking Facebook. Like it's bad enough.
Do it all the time on Twitter. I did it once today.
It's bad enough. What did you fall for?
You said it.
I went to Bob. See, but I've learned my lesson. I went to my boy Bob.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Bob. Scott Hughes almost got me.
Scott Hughes.
Epstein Island.
That one was that was fantastic. I put that in. Did you believe that when I said that last night?
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah, you got me.
Oh,
I wasn't familiar with
you
his
thought
work.
Bruce Pearl took a plane of our players to Epstein Island in 2009?
I mean,
That's so stupid.
would it surprise you if Bruce? Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
Bruce, I mean, yeah, maybe. Barrett just
As
wanted to go on
dysfunctional
record.
as our athletic department was at that time.
It was a joke.
I know now.
Bear, I didn't say a word about it. You opened the door there. So just,
it was too good
Yeah.
not to.
Yeah.
I didn't retweet.
Commissioner says hopefully he sang better than Carl Lewis.
Yeah, I know the commish. I hope he understands this was not real. But,
Is Carl the worst ever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not counting her
Worst
saying she didn't even try.
Worst national anthem?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was it Fergie at the NBA All-Star game? Do you remember that?
No, dude.
Was it worse?
Have you seen the Carl Lewis one?
I might have. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Like the one, like
Yeah,
for
I mean-
me, the ones I think of are
I'm going to make up for it now.
Yeah, that and they were playing it on Sports Center, and that's the classic Charlie
Steiner
He just cannot.
Francis Scott off key.
Yeah, he just could not stop laughing. I mean, laughing hard.
That's good.
Let me ask you guys this, as long as we're on the subject of anthem etiquette.
Okay.
So when you're in the concourse and the anthem is happening, what do you do?
Stop.
I'll stop.
What about, because I've noticed different venues have, some venues, like the concession workers, will just continue working.
Yeah.
Some venues, like they stop. Because what and I feel like this has happened to me a couple of times where you're in line to get the concessions, and you know what an anxiety invoking thing that is, right? When you're trying to, for us sports guys, who want to get back to our seat to watch the game, it's like, come on, man, you're looking around, where's the line open? And it's like, and then you're up there, and all of a sudden the anthem starts, and you're like, okay, is this going to be the place where the concession stops, or do they keep going? Because Bear, I know Bear doesn't care. He's just like, come on, keep going. I don't care about the damn anthem. Like, hand me over the popcorn, lady. But
what the hell? That was just a completely unnecessary lie and cheap shot.
God. So there's, I won't do that. But there is part of me where it's like, oh man, is this going to be one of those 3.5 minute anthems, or is she going to motor through this thing?
Speaking of that, speaking of etiquette, sometimes I don't always respect the flag and respect the anthem, but do you have to put your hand over your heart? Can't you just put your hands?
I mix it up.
I mix it up.
I put
Sometimes I go hands behind the back.
Yeah.
It feels good.
It's my go-to is hands
across,
behind the
if I'm feeling particularly patriotic, like if Bear's with me and I just want to rub it in, I'll go over the heart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, usually, it's all I can do to get Bear to stand up.
You're a
let
liar.
alone take his hat off.
And a horse's rear end, Russ. That's not true. You sit on a throne of lies right now.
Matt Michael or Matt McKell 4246 says you stop as soon as you hear the song. And then he said, in Bear's defense, Bear literally just said respect the song 5 minutes ago.
He did say that. I think it's just it's a read the room type of situation. Like if everyone's stopping and you're the only one moving, you can't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
But
if everyone's
that's what
moving,
happens though when you're in the concourse and the anthem starts. Everybody's looking around like, okay, are we doing that? Are we stopping?
Yeah. Yeah. What happens if you're at the counter at the concession stand and they're waiting on you? Do you when they're like,
yeah,
hey,
then the ball's in your court.
Yeah, you putting the order in or what? What do you do then?
Well,
you step aside.
I'll put the order in, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, what if the concession workers aren't stopping clearly and you're about to hand them your card? I mean, like, do you say, or I'm stopping this right now and we're going to wait.
Well,
we're going to stand at it. You're going to stop what you're doing. Put that cup down.
Well, Russ and Bob.
Put the chicken fingers down, lady.
You're going to get escorted out of the facility is what's going to happen to you.
I am?
Barking at somebody like that?
To stand at attention for our national anthem? A little respect, please.
They aren't stopping, man.
Well,
sometimes they do.
For you two, what was your anthem etiquette in the press box working a game?
Just stand at attention.
Yeah, I'm trying. I've never been in a press box during a live event.
I always thought it would be cool to be an armed forces member, so you'd pull off the salute. You can't get away with that. That's stolen valor for us.
No, you
civilians.
We can't salute. No.
Now, section YY8 on the live chat says most concession workers at UT do stop during the anthem, and for sure the ticket takers stop.
That's good.
You remember how have the temperament of the orange jacketed Gestapo been lately over there at the arena and at Neyland?
Well, they've been better. They've like Mike Hamilton fixed that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they've been helpful for a long time.
I didn't know it was a problem.
Yeah,
there was
back in the
time.
day. Yeah, it was a
was the
problem.
problem?
Yeah, well, they were just overzealous.
Oh, they were just
like
taking, some people.
Show me
take-
your papers.
Yeah.
Some people take.
Nine.
Some people
Yeah,
taking their job a little.
They
too
were up there like
seriously.
ice. Yeah, man, they're breaking out the tasers if you tried to move down.
Pepper ball guns, beanbag rounds, plastic bullets.
Getting airborne, lunging after you.
Yeah, batons. It's like Chicago '68 in there back in the '90s, buddy.
Orange Jacket Gestapo is great.
They were all blue hairs too, so you really couldn't like if it hadn't been a blue hair. There was a couple of times where.
What?
What? Barry?
You would have gotten physical
What
with
were
the
you gonna
usher.
do?
It would have been a lot more chance of me, you know.
You would have
having
assaulted the usher.
not
Assaulting
assaulted
the
them,
officer?
but exploded verbally. If it
Verbally
wasn't somebody that
assaulting
was. Oh yeah, if they weren't older than my grandparents, yeah.
Words are violence, my friend.
Truly.
Speech is violence. 865-966-3435. Top 4 at 4 coming up. Stay with us. Hour number 2 just around the corner.
The Drive.
Fan Run Radio, where Big Orange Country comes to talk sports. Start your morning off with your daily dose of talk sports with John Reed and Cody McClure from 8 to 11. Then it's Tony Basilio from 11 to 1. The Playbook with William Pattison from 1 to 3. And The Drive from 3 to 6. It's 10 hours of hard-hitting local sports radio every day, right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Surfside is made with vodka, real tea, and real juice, and has only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 bubbles. That's right, no bubbles, no troubles. That's why Surfside was named the 2025 Spirit Brand of the Year by MarketWatch. Their variety packs come with options: iced tea, lemonade, or green tea. Find your flavor by trying them all. Surfside, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older to enjoy. Party smart.
Citizens National Bank.
Experience the thrill of traveling with C&B's exclusive travel program. Customers age 50 and above with a Plus Perks checking account can participate, ensuring a safe and delightful travel adventure. Take a day trip or an overnight trip. Travel domestic or international. C&B is always on the go.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life, days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half, simple luxury for on and off the course.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Snakes, zombies, sharks, heights, speaking in public. The list of fears is endless. But while you're clutching your blanket in the dark, wondering if that sound in the hall was actually a footstep, the real danger is in your hand, when you're behind the wheel. And while you might think a great white shark is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Are you ready to show off that confident, radiant smile you've always dreamed of? Well, here at Knoxville Smiles, we're ready to turn your dream into a reality. At Knoxville Smiles, we're more than just a dental practice. We're your partners in achieving optimum oral health. From routine cleanings and checkups to advanced cosmetics and restorative procedures, we offer a wide range of services in an environment that makes every visit a positive and comfortable experience. At Knoxville Smiles, it's about more than just treatments. We're focused on creating a welcoming environment where you feel like family. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed with your comfort in mind, and our friendly staff is always ready to address your questions and concerns. Don't wait any longer to achieve a beautiful smile you deserve. Schedule your appointment at Knoxville Smiles today and take that first step towards a healthier, happier you. Call us at 865-539-1776 to book your appointment today, or just visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
It's time for the Drive's Top 4 at 4.
Hour number 2 of the Drive underway. Fan Run Radio, live from the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Top 4 at 4 is brought to you by ECR Total Landscapes. Walker Smith, what you got?
At number 1, after a tough week in the media, Coach Kim Caldwell and the number 22 Lady Vols look for redemption tonight as former Tennessee coach and player Kelly Harper brings Missouri into Thompson-Boling Arena. Tip-off is at 6:30 p.m. on SEC Network Plus. Tennessee are 18.5-point favorites.
Better win.
Or what?
I'm saying for
you gonna rip Coach Kim tomorrow?
I'm not.
She gets the L?
I don't think I'd need to.
Everyone else will.
Everyone else will. Yeah, I'm just saying for her own well-being. That sounds
her
like
own well-being.
Yeah, that does sound like something physical is going to happen. That's,
her own
that's a little
safety.
much. Yeah. She just needs to win. That's all. I mean, you lose to a team like Missouri that is coached by a former Lady Vol.
That would sting.
18.5-point favorites is like
sting factor would be high.
Can't, like this game, it can't even be close. Really, people will be mad if it's close. I feel like.
Are we nice to Kelly? Do we play a video or something beforehand?
I bet they'll do a little video.
Why?
Before.
You mean what for?
She was paid handsomely. She was paid a buyout.
They're going to play any Bears like they're going to play any video. Play that video of Cardoso hitting that unmanned 3 to beat them in the SEC tournament.
Forgot about that.
She multinational championship winning player, one of our favorite daughters, local or state player, who coached here, tried her best, didn't work out.
Best. Tried your best.
Just, how about a friendly welcome home, Coach Kelly Harper?
Still played here?
And then you play a video.
Why do we have to have a video?
Set to Green Day, Hope You Had the Time of Your Life. Like her highlights.
Well, you want to tug on the heartstrings.
Get her emotional before the game starts. Throw her off her game, maybe.
Well, Bruce
a little
Hornsby piano in the
games.
background. Yeah. There you go.
A little bit there.
Somebody brings her flowers.
Yeah.
They are 4-7 in conference play.
Not very good. Not very good. At number 2, an NCAA committee has denied the appeal for former Michigan football staff member Connor Stallions of the 8-year show cause penalty he received for his involvement in the Wolverines sign-stealing case.
Better known as Cockgate.
Stallions had appealed the August ruling to the NCAA Division I Infractions Appeals Committee, arguing that the, quote, irregular and prejudicial way in which the case started led to errors in implementing penalties against him and that the NCAA's Infractions Committee misapplied a bylaw related to off-campus in-person scouting.
What's the difference between prejudicial and prejudicial? I'm being totally serious.
Prejudicial is like prejudicial
Pretrial?
diversion. Yeah, like we
But
do something
prejudicial
before
is
we.
what I think.
Prejudicial is like what DR ball is to midgets.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about right. Yeah. At number 3, former Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker and assistant coach Joey Porter Sr. said that quarterback Ben Roethlisberger wasn't a good teammate or person. Quote, he's just not a good teammate, Porter said. He knows that. Anybody in the Steelers building knows that. But we protected him because we've won one Super Bowl, and that was my quarterback. So do I love my quarterback? Yeah. But is he a good person? No.
Well, he did have that whole sexual assault thing, whatever happened there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice.
Was it twice?
Twice. He had two, yeah.
Twice?
Yeah.
A little handsy?
Double trouble.
Rothless raper?
Oh.
No, it was Ben rapes a cheeseburger. That was one of them. It was set on the Knoxville airwaves forever.
That's not nice.
Yeah. I think he flushed me for saying it back in the day.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was you?
I was one of them. Yeah.
Hey,
it's a great line.
Elijah was back to Kelly Harbor. Elijah Robertson said when Conzo Martin came back, they did put a sign on the Jumbotron saying, thank you. They'll do something like that, I bet.
Thank you for Conzo. That's very similar. Except for
he
the whole
didn't. He didn't play here.
That's true.
Yeah, she's going to get a nice warm welcome.
He did play an outstanding game in the Tommy Bowl in college.
Yeah, him and Big Dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Conzo straight dealt it.
Mm-hmm. And at number 4, it is time for your Winter Olympics update.
Let's go.
From
Yes.
Milan.
Hit my music.
Let's go. Come on. Educate me.
USA hockey is in action right now as they start group play against Latvia and is currently tied 1-1 at the first intermission.
We're tied with Latvia.
There were finals in alpine, cross country, and freestyle skiing. Alpine, excuse me. Mixed relay, luge, speed skating, and snowboarding finals as well.
Did you say mixed?
Mixed
Is it
relay.
co-ed relays, luge, two-man luge?
That's what it said. I don't know what it is.
Mixed
but
luge?
Sure. And
Oh,
with
that's-
more on the current medal standings, I throw it to my partner, Mr. Bear.
All right, we'll go to the leaderboard. The USA is slowly but surely reeling in Italy, host country, and Norway. Italy still leads with 16 total medals, 6 gold, 2 silver, 8 bronze. Norway is in second place, Russ, with 7 gold, 2 silver, and 5 bronze. And then we are in third with 13. So we added 2 silvers. Kind of overnight into the early morning hours. Madison Chalk and Evan Bates won silver in ice dancing.
They're electric.
Chloe Kim took home silver in the women's half-pipe snowboarding. Do you know who her boyfriend is, Russ?
I'm sorry, I was not paying attention.
Extremely famous.
Whose boyfriend?
Chloe Kim.
Chloe Kim.
Who the hell is Chloe Kim?
USA snowboarder.
Okay, give us some hints.
Snowboard queen.
NFL player.
Oh.
Very, very, very good.
One of the best
NFL
players
player.
in the league.
Record setter, NFL player.
Who I once
Saquon.
said a Tennessee Vol would be better than in the NFL.
Oh, Myles Garrett.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He was in attendance.
Certainly was.
Did you ever back off that take, by the way? You walked that one back
Oh,
yet?
yeah. Yeah, walked it
Derek
back
Barnett will be. You were adamant that
Yeah.
Derek Barnett would be better than Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
like
I
you
love
didn't
Derek
even
Barnett.
think it would be close. You didn't. You thought Myles Garrett would be a bust, and that Derek
I
Barnett.
never said he'd be a bust.
You thought Derek Barnett was
No.
going to be a borderline Hall of Famer.
I did. I was wrong. He is a Super Bowl champion, though. Back to the Olympics. Men's hockey started today, as Walker was talking about. Canada smashed and cashed the Czech national team 5-0.
Wait a minute. Smashed.
They smashed them. Last time the Czechs got rocked like this, Russell, was March 15th, 1939, when Hitler and the Nazis invaded.
Too soon.
Man. Just had to pull in your countrymen.
Countrymen?
I don't know. You
They're
just,
not my countrymen, bro.
No, Hitler wasn't a Ruskie.
Neither was my
the
family.
Ruskies invaded.
it just must have been the power happiness part of it that I thought he admired.
Oh my God. I didn't have that one on my bingo card today.
No.
So this is for me when the men's hockey starts. That's when it really starts feeling like the Olympics.
Oh,
Team USA hopefully will have a pretty decent run. It's the first time the NHL players have been included in what?
It's been a while.
Who's our goalie?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
You don't.
I'm not going to lie to
Can you name any of our players
No.
in hockey? You can't name a single hockey
I'll tell
player.
you, no, they look like just absolute specimens of American testosterone hockey
What
talent.
about the kid from Chicago? Is he an American?
No, he's Canadian. But
He's playing for Team Canada.
But our two best players are brothers, Brady and Matthew Tkachuk, if you remember those.
Yeah, I
names.
do. Good Chucks.
One of them got in that huge fight in
Yeah.
the Four Nations game against Canada when we talked about that.
That's why I
year.
don't understand. Like there've been numerous fights. You might want to
Favorite hockey goalie of all time?
Jim Craig.
Who's that?
Miracle on Ice guy.
I'm big Patrick.
Who's that?
I'm big Patrick Waugh guy.
No, let's just stop for a second. Who's that? You claim to be this big, like hairy-chested, red-blooded American guy. You're a fraud, Smith. You didn't even know who Jim Craig was? Who did he play in the NHL for?
I don't know. If I didn't know who he was, how would I know who he played in the NHL
Atlanta,
for?
the Flames, buddy.
Yeah, his biggest opponent. The Model.
Ah,
of course. Man, this just got serious.
well, my favorite's Pecorine.
Hell of a way to. That's a good one.
I had as my one and only hockey jersey,
This
Pecorine.
big Martin Brodeur guy.
Yeah, I think I'm a
Martin
Brodeur.
Brodeur.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Brodeur.
Pecorine played for it's like 16 years.
Russ has always had this theory that if he owned an NHL team, he'd have a sumo wrestler as his goalie.
Just get the biggest, fattest guy you can to play goalie, put some skates on him, and just get in the way, buddy. Just get in the way. I'd get one of these my 600-pound life dudes. Put a tarp around him, spray paint a couple of numbers on there, put some skates on him, and never give up a goal.
NHL goalies
Never be scored on.
Are basically physically similar to NFL defensive ends.
That's the problem. They're not big enough. We've got 600-pounders out there. They've seen the show. You've seen the show. Get me one of those guys that like can't get out of his house where they've got to like peel the door down
Those
and bring
people
in
would die of a heart attack if you put them on skates.
maybe a way to get them a little healthy, make them feel good about themselves, give them some self-esteem. They're doing something, helping the team, making money.
Okay.
Is that it, Walker? That's the end of the. All right,
that's it.
Thank you.
I like how he tosses it to Bear and calls him Mr. Bear.
I don't really care for that.
Well, you don't-
ECR
respectful.
Total Landscapes. If you've got a tree in your yard that's leaning a little bit too much, you've got branches hanging over your roof, don't wait until it's too late. Call ECR Total Landscapes today. Tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. They'll come over, do a free estimate, cut down the trees, and grind the stumps for free. That's right, free stump grinding now through the end of the March when you mention you heard it here on Fan Run Radio. Call ECR Total Landscapes, 865-384-2012, or just go online to ECRTotalLandscapes.com. Well, as spring training gets started all across these United States, well, mostly in Florida and Arizona, I suppose. We get ready for baseball tomorrow here in Knoxville as well. Maybe the end of an era, a fine career winding down. Nick Castellanos, of course, probably will go down in history as the guy at bat during the Tom Brenneman meltdown a couple of years ago.
Yes.
There's a long fly ball. Today, he's released by the Phillies after the team was unable to make a deal to trade him. He also reveals that he was benched last season after bringing a beer into the dugout during a game.
We drank beer. I liked beer. Still
Is he
like
scheduled
beer.
to play that day?
It's a great question. I don't know.
If he's not, and it's in a paper cup, who cares? If he's just off.
You
that
can't have beer in the, like, if LeBron's taking a maintenance day, he can't drink a beer on the bench, can he?
Probably
It's,
not.
it's a workplace.
Probably should have workshopped that take. Yeah, you're probably right. That's.
So how would you feel if I showed up with a beer and was just
I'd escort you out of the production.
there?
room.
You go.
It's only happened once on air in fan run history.
On Thursday, Castellanos
I think.
posted a handwritten note on social media explaining the incident that preceded his benching. He said he brought beer into the dugout after being taken out of a game. So he's taken out of the game. Yeah, during a game.
That's awesome.
He is taken out of the game, goes in the clubhouse, grabs himself a beer. He said his teammates took the beer away before he drank any. But let's be honest. If he poured the beer or he got the beer out of the fridge or whatever he in the clubhouse, you probably take the first sip right there and then walk into the dugout.
Yeah. You definitely have at least one or two swigs before you walk
Yeah.
out into the dugout.
Which, I mean, I'm not clutching my pearls over this. Guys have, Mickey Mantle would show up half drunk and played in games.
Like Barkley did.
People playing games inebriated all the time. Remember that the next time you place a bet on something.
Yeah.
These guys might be smashed.
I mean, do you really believe Jordan had the flu? Smash! He was extremely hungover as a legend.
Yeah, maybe.
And Barkley, I mean, he openly, it was when he thought they were trading him to the Lakers. His agent had called him. So he thought he'd have the night out, and he was partying because he's going to the Lakers. Then it fell through, and he had to play that night. Just smashed. Smashed!
So Nick Castellanos, free agent, if anybody wants one.
I remember when he was a Red and we thought he was going to be awesome. One of the actually good decisions Cincinnati made was not paying him.
How long is it until the Dodgers or the Yankees?
He's been on a couple of championship, a key player on a couple of championship Phillies teams. A key player, like he's played a lot of baseball for them, right?
For the Phillies?
Yeah.
He was in both of the teams that made it pretty far. I think he was on the team that went to the World Series and lost to Houston, and he was on the team that lost to the Diamondbacks in the NLCS. He never really played great for them the whole time, though.
The Phillies signed Adolis Garcia?
Yes.
I did not see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Your Braves going to do anything?
I mean,
half the roster should be hurt by the time we get to the season.
To keep the guys they got healthy.
No, it's
another year of no chop on the drive.
I mean, that doesn't mean there's not going to be any chop.
I'm itching for baseball season. Starting to feel it.
Chop's playing. Can't hear you. Coming up, Greg Polinsky, Tennessee basketball assistant, joins the show. Vols hang on to win it. Got a little hairy there in the last couple minutes of the ball game, but Tennessee ekes out a 9-point win. LSU coming in here on Saturday. We'll talk about last night with GP when we continue next right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
Catch up with all things Fan Run by subscribing to our podcast feed. Like, rate, and download the show from the Fan Run app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Attention local businesses. Are you looking for a powerful way to reach your customers? Want to get your message heard by thousands right here in our community? Then it's time to advertise on Fan Run Radio. Radio advertising works. It's affordable, effective, and gets results fast. Whether you run a restaurant, a retail shop, or a service-based business, we'll help you craft the perfect message to bring in more customers. With listeners tuning in every day, your business will stay top of mind. And the best part is, it's easier than ever to get started right now. Don't wait. Boost your brand and grow your business today. Email me at russell@fanrunsportsgroup.com or just DM me on Facebook or Twitter to learn more.
Yeah, it's another day, but what kind of day is it really? A day of doom scrolling? Laundry day? Nah, it's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold way filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. So grab a pack, grab your friends. Make the most of each day with those who matter most. When you're together with White Claw, every day is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You just gotta grab it. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Where are the best ribs in the Volunteer State? Rickard Ridge. Who has the best barbecue catering packages in East Tennessee? Rickard Ridge. And where is the most beautiful setting to enjoy a meal with family and friends? Rickard Ridge. Rickard Ridge Barbecue. Just a quick ride up I-75, take exit 134, hang a right, and Rickard Ridge is on your left, just inside Cove Lake State Park.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area, from Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive. Even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Welcome back. The drive continues. It's Fan Run Radio. Russell and Bob, pleased to be joined by Greg Polinsky, Tennessee basketball assistant. Vols coming off win on the road last night at Mississippi State. Coach, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
I am good, gentlemen. Good.
Hey, thanks for jumping on with us, and we'll get right into it. You guys lead by as many as 23 last night with about 10 minutes to go. State goes on an 18-0 run, cuts it to 5. You guys hang on. Just curious, what's the mood like in the locker room after a game like that? Is it celebration or more a sense of relief?
Listen, anytime you win on the road, and you're dealing with a guy like Josh Hubbard that is really explosive, and as I told Bishop Boswell after the game, that's the greatest defensive performance I've ever seen on a guy getting 31. You know? And I meant it. I meant it. I mean, some of his shots were just absurd. Great, big time. And, they're capable, and we know they're a team that scored 101 on the road earlier in the year and in the league, and had some good wins. But obviously, it was a game we needed to win to get ourselves back going. I thought we did really play well in stretches of the game. Obviously, the 18-0 run. We just, I don't know, give them credit, but also we took our foot off the gas, and, that was disappointing. You don't want to do that, right? We want to be consistent, and that's just something we're continuing to work on. And it's on us as coaches, and it's on us as players, and collectively we got to get this done where we're more consistent throughout 40 minutes.
Hey, Coach, thanks for joining us. Sticking with Hubbard for 1 second, I'd be curious to hear what the approach is. I mean, defense is obviously always a calling card for you guys, and Hubbard's kind of this blowtorch type of player. I had said yesterday, it wouldn't surprise me if he shot the ball 25 times. He shot it 24. Do you take a mindset of he's just so good, he's gonna get his? It's like just make sure somebody else doesn't beat you on that team.
No, we didn't. We really wanted to cut off Hubbard and Epps because they've taken almost half their field goal attempts. But as I say that, Bob, the point about, and I learned this, during my time in the NBA and took what I could from that. And as I always say, it was a great learning experience. Scorers are going to score. It's how efficient are they scoring? How many times can you make them shoot the ball to get their average? Well, he scored over his average, but he did shoot it 24 times and scored 31 points. So that sounds crazy maybe to everybody listening or to those that are listening. But, he made some big-time shots. We just wanted to make them all difficult. His numbers coming in the game, we know he's very streaky. When he has it running, he can score on anybody, and I mean anybody. And there's times when, like any guy that's a big-time scorer, that he'll get a little bit cold and go through those streaks. We just didn't find many of those last night. But I do think that Bishop and our team, minus a few times, forced him into tough shots. And he is a tough shot maker.
Talking with Greg Polinsky this afternoon here on Fan Run Radio. Coach, not to make it all about Josh Hubbard, but, I mean, he's so fun to watch. Even as a Tennessee fan, I'm sitting there just thinking, man, the shot-making ability is outstanding. And it's hard to believe he's been in the league 3 years already. As a guy who's been in NBA front offices, what is the view on a guy like that? Maybe a little vertically challenged, 5'10" or so, but, man, he can really score it.
Yeah, I think, if you look at teams, particularly when you get to the playoffs, it's hard to play small guards in general. So they have to be so exceptional. dynamic offensively and great defensively, and to even get a sniff. So, there's guys in the NBA that are doing the same thing he did at 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". That's the difference. But as far as college goes and him making money a long time playing basketball, he's going to do that, I would think, if that's what he wants to do.
Talking about our guys last night, one thing that speaking for myself, I was thrilled to see, and I'm sure you guys were too, was, man, the first half in particular, shots at the rim compared to what we saw against Kentucky. It felt like we were really, really efficient there. I mean, dunks are hard not to be efficient on, but was that just a concerted effort in terms of the game plan of, man, we struggled in the paint against Kentucky. We've got a chance to have a decided advantage here. Let's go get that. Was that part of the plan?
Yeah, no, we had made it, obviously we were very disappointed with the rim shots we missed at Kentucky. They had something to do with it too, with their size and length. But at the same time, as you said, we were fortunate enough to get off early, get some lobs. I won't call them easy ones, but, obviously when you're dunking it and having a chance to shoot right there, right, point blank, you're going to be a little bit better and a little more effective than not. So there was a concerted effort. We kind of knew how they were playing or going to play their bigs. And they do a little bit different. So we wanted to attack the big and make him either come up in the floor or shoot that little mid-range shot, that curl. We went back to like they do, I'm sure. Went back to last year's game and compared to this year, some of those same shots were there. And I'm just glad we could capitalize because that was good for our big guys from a confidence standpoint, and it was good for our team.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned Boswell last night with another impressive performance. Not a great shooting night, but he did have 7 rebounds and 8 assists. But perhaps most impressively, I don't think he got hit in the face a single time last night, that's progress, right?
That's progress. We want to keep, Bishop, keep that good-looking head in shape and not getting too beat up during the course of the year. But he made, he's just so impactful in the game. The steal he made at the end kind of reminded me of Jemai Meshack against Florida last year. When he went down, deflected the ball coming back out, threw it to a guy, and I think
behind the back.
I think it went from Bishop to Cade. Behind the back to Cade Phillips. Cade Phillips, I think it was Bishop again. Threw it to Bishop. He lobbed it back to Cade. Bishop just continues to impact winning on this team, and he right now is a really big piece to what we're doing.
That's all I could think about last night was that, winning plays, right? That was absolutely one of them too. And I mean, highlight worthy, of course, but still it came at such a critical time. I'm going to jump tracks for 1 second. You mentioned Jemai. You got to be happy seeing what's going on with him this past weekend, getting his first start in the league. Even this probably doesn't surprise you at all. It doesn't surprise us as fans what he played a little at the 5 in an NBA game. It's got to be just pretty gratifying to see that kid who just worked so hard to get where he's going now.
Yeah, it's tremendous. And, Jemai Meshack's a really great guy. I'd love to, but he's not the easiest to stay in touch with. I'd love to be, but I think he knows that we're extremely proud of him here. We pull for all our guys and, keep up with them and have a relationship. And I think that's something we all enjoy. And, his family's great. Just the whole group. So to see Shaq getting quality minutes, I know Memphis is going through a little bit of a reboot, but having been again, done that, once you get a chance to prove yourself in that league, just selfishly speaking for Shaq, versus just sitting on the bench or being in the G League or on a two-way. When you really get to start to play and he's impacting NBA games, that's really good for his career.
Greg Polinsky with us. Coach, I know you got to run. I got one last question for you, and maybe Bob's got something. Talking about a tournament sport, obviously, all this stuff is geared toward playing your best ball come March. And off-the-wall question here for you. If you could hit a magic button and improve just one area of your team right away, what would it be?
Well, I'll give you an intangible.
Okay.
So not rebounding, not obviously we could all point to turnovers, which I think we're getting better at, but still at key moments we don't take care of the ball like we should. I would say to you a team leadership, ownership, if you will, that would be one area I want to continue to see grow. And I think, again, as I've mentioned over and over and over again, that where people are probably ad nauseum with this, we got it spoiled here. Having that, not the physical talent, but the leadership and ownership of one of the guys we just mentioned, Shaq, Zakai, Gainey, before that, Josiah, and Santi. But again, we've got to remember, and no one likes to hear this, and I think college basketball in general is going through this. You got new guys. They haven't been in the system that long. And I'm not saying these guys all really love, I think, being part of Tennessee. They realize that, man, rolling out there in front of the fans we do and et cetera. But just being somewhere over a period of time, you just naturally develop, more of a kinship, more of an investment. And I hope that continues with this group because I know they love being here in Tennessee and they're proud of it. But now we got to have that investment. And we're hoping to continue to see that grow.
All right, last one for me.
I'm good. I'm good, guys.
Okay. Well, we know you're good, but
time-wise.
Yes,
time-wise.
I
I'm not good at
I'm looking at the standings and, stating the very obvious, SEC is tough from top to bottom. You guys are in, I think, a 5-way tie for 4th place, but only a game out of 2nd. And you got some games coming up with LSU and Oklahoma, and they're more at the bottom of the standings. And then we say that, but Oklahoma strolled into Nashville last weekend and took Vanderbilt down. So, I mean, these are obviously opportunities for you and the boys. But does the mindset change at all? Is this just like what Coach Barnes always says, man, it's just the next one up and we're not looking too far ahead?
Yeah, it is. We need to take care of business. We've proven we can be really good, and then we've proven we can, go on an 18-0 run the wrong way. So we need to just take care of us, period, and then let the chips fall as they will. But I'm excited. I know we're going to have a great crowd for LSU. Again, appreciative of our fans. Hope they'll be loud. I know they'll be in the building. And being back at home, that's great. But we got an LSU team coming in that, believe it or not, people, regardless of that record, if they want to make hay, like we knew this last night, these teams that are trying to get quad 1 wins, we present that for them as other teams do. And LSU went into Arkansas. Now, they got beat by Arkansas pretty good at home, but they went into Arkansas, I don't know how long ago, I'll say a couple of weeks ago, and really led a lot of that game, played really well. So LSU will not be a pushover. We're going to have to do our job and make sure that we handle business at home.
Hey, and baby steps, but over 80% at the line for you guys last night. That was nice to see.
Yeah, man, that was big. 15 out of 18. And you know what? We've got good shooters. Believe me, I know the guys are frustrated. We're frustrated. Or we're, with it. We don't make too much of it. I think the more you talk about it, it's not like we're not practicing them, but sometimes the more you talk about it, the more your team thinks about it. And free throw shooting is so much mental after you get your routine and your rhythm that basically you got to let that go.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the time. We'll let you get back to it. Good luck against LSU Saturday night at the arena. Another big one. They're all big in the SEC.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
See you guys.
See you.
Greg Polinsky one more time here on Fan Run Radio. And satisfied, I would say, after well, maybe not satisfied, relieved to get out of there with a win, but it's Mississippi State. There's 6,000 people in the building last night. Not exactly a big time atmosphere, and you let it. You put it on cruise control for just a second, and all of a sudden, bam!
Yeah,
so it's a single digit game, and Tennessee was able to finish. I mean that could have been disastrous.
Could have been. I do agree with just get out of there with a win at this point. Again, like we just talked about a second ago, you can't overlook anybody because we saw what happened to Vanderbilt with Oklahoma last weekend. And that's, again, we're excited. There's some really very, very winnable, not just winnable, the Vols should win games coming up on Saturday and then next week against Oklahoma. So let's see what happens. But it was good to be able to say, hey, you guys hit your rim shots and you hit your free throws. That's a nice step forward after what we saw last week.
And I had in my notes, didn't get time to ask him, but Estrella, big bounce back night for him, 12-7 after the rough night at Kentucky.
Yeah.
So that was good to see. And you have a big game like that, showcase game on the road, charged up environment at Kentucky, and like there's an aftermath or disaster math, as the phrase was coined on the show yesterday.
Yes.
But now, like it does lighten up a little bit, and you can't take your foot off the gas at all because any of these teams coming up can beat you. But there is a little bit of swinging two bats in the on-deck circle type feeling when you go from playing a game like that to games like these, and you can work on things.
Yeah.
Man, the part about the leadership component of this thing, I think we as fans get so lost in the minutia of making layups and free throws and guarding a high ball screen and all the things that go into it. We're still replacing a lot.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. I still can't get that play out of my head though that we just talked about, the one from
it's incredible,
Bishop to Nate, and just loved the whole shorthand they had. If you saw the one angle from the basket where Nate, caught the pass, threw it back to Bishop, and then just put his finger up just slightly, like put it up. And man, that was nice to see, man. Just again, we've been talking about Nate. He emerged again when we needed him most last night, late in the game.
As I'm watching that play unfold, I'm thinking, well, there's no way this is going to work.
Yeah.
And then as it does, it's like, whoa, can't believe that happened. The part I like the most is you talk about that under the basket angle is Bishop throws the lob, Nate dunks it, and he's hanging on the rim a little bit, feeling himself. Bishop, I feel like if I ever threw that pass, I'd be tempted to just stand there in awe and admire it. He doesn't even wait for the ball to go through the rim. He's already sprinting back, trying to find Hubbard on defense. Yeah. I mean, I've heard, Coach Patino talked about it, like that's the one thing great teams have is that switch that flips from offense to defense. It's immediate, and Bishop's got that. So that was exciting to see. All right, good win for Tennessee last night down at the Hump. We'll talk more about it when we continue. 865-966-3435, your phone number to get on board, 966-3435. Call or text to the Drive this afternoon, and we're back with more Fan Run Radio right after this.
The Drive. Tony Basilio, the official voice of the common fan, is now on Fan Run Radio. Fan Run Radio. Tony Basilio, weekdays from 11 to 1. Be there.
Check out Lenore City's newest place to hang out, watch sports, and drink the best craft beers in America. The Casual Pint Lenore City is now open on Highway 321. They've got over 30 beers on tap, with everything from lagers and pilsners to sours and IPAs, as well as stouts, porters, and brown ales. You can also create your own 6-pack from their singles cooler or pick up some packaged beer and a growler fill to go. And be sure to bring your appetite because they have a great menu featuring appetizers, brats, burgers, flatbreads, and wings. It's the Casual Pint Lenoir City, now open on Highway 321 across from Gold's Gym in Lenoir City. Swing by and check them out, and don't forget to tell them Fan Run Radio sent you.
Okay, so we really need uniforms and equipment for this season. Can I trust you with that? Cool, I'll just order them online. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm going to hop online and I'm going to get them ordered. Hold up, that's not a good idea. We shouldn't just spend money on some random online retailer, okay? I mean, it seems pretty convenient. Trust me, it's a terrible idea. Let me simplify this for you. SM Athletics. Okay, how do you pronounce it? SM Athletics? They're the go-to for uniforms and equipment, whether it's for universities, high schools, youth leagues, you name it. So why wouldn't you rather go with professionals who can guide us through the process, design the perfect uniforms, and deliver the best equipment? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What's the name again? SM Athletics. Right. It's definitely smarter to go with a company that emphasizes customer service, fair pricing, and, of course, excellent products. Exactly. So, yeah, I guess it's settled then. For uniforms and equipment for all sports, it's SM Athletics.
What's up, Fan Run Nation? This is Evan Rogers with ECR Total Landscapes. I'm happy to announce that our free stump grinding promotion for Fan Run Radio listeners is now extended to March 31st, 2026. If you've got trees in your yard that need to come down before they fall on your home, don't risk it. Call ECR Total Landscapes and mention you heard our ad on Fan Run Radio, and we'll get rid of that problem tree for you and grind those stumps for free. Call us at 865-384-2012 or check us out online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jacob Wilco at Knoxville Smiles. Have you ever wanted to improve the look of your smile? We know firsthand what the power of a great smile means to a person's confidence and health. Our team of doctors can provide you with an array of options for helping you achieve your cosmetic goals. From simply moving teeth into a better position, to reversible cosmetic bonding, to full mouth implant-supported dentures. It is our goal to help patients feel good about their appearance while achieving optimal health. Want to learn more? Call us at 865-539-1776 to schedule an evaluation, or visit us online at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues. Thursday afternoon edition of the show. Greg Polinsky, Tennessee assistant basketball coach. Bear, what did you learn?
I was not paying attention.
That was mean what you just did. That was me.
I mean, we have the Rick Barnes' staff is kind enough to lend us.
We've got a brewing scandal over in Milan right now.
We're working on something over here. Oh. Very pressing matter.
We're speaking with an assistant basketball. This is a guy, a former player personnel director at the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
Worked with the Nets. Kind enough to give us some of his valuable time. And you're obsessing about something at the crappy Winter Olympics?
And not only am I paying attention to it, Walker, take me to the breaking news desk.
Absolutely.
Woodward and Bernstein here.
Wait. Doing to my show.
On Wednesday in Milan, Walker, America's Madison Chalk and Evan Bates were dramatically denied victory by a French pair of judges shrouded in controversy.
Unbelievable. Despicable.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that we're talking about this. It is despicable, Walker. You're correct.
No, the action.
Is that it? You have no more context? You just
they're French judge. I mean, this is not like this is the first time it's happened. Is being singled out for their people have no idea why she scored their performance the way they did.
Did you watch the performance?
No, I didn't.
So you have no frame of reference.
I watched the first one. I mean, this is rife with it. I mean, they've had scandals and people play favorites. It'd be like putting the Drive in charge of calling fouls in a UT Kentucky basketball game. What do you think that's going to look like, Russ?
I feel like we do an excellent job.
Would you be an impartial judge, Russ? Tennessee, Kentucky?
What the hell are you talking about? What world am I officiating
That's what I'm saying.
It's a hypothetical.
Oh, I'm assuming this is the Winter Olympics. I'm assuming the judges have some level of expertise and background judging whatever the hell it is you're talking about.
They do, but they're prone to there have been numerous scandals in the past 10 years.
They're human beings. They have their own prejudices. And, oh, my God, it's shocking. Yes, the judges in the Olympics aren't on the up and up. Can't believe this.
Speaking of controversy, did you see
be hostile?
Did you see the whole story about the biathlete who I guess she medaled this time around, but last time at the last Winter Olympics, she was disqualified because of credit card fraud. She was getting,
I didn't
she
see
was,
this
no,
one.
seriously, she was getting the credit card numbers of other Olympic athletes. And
No, I
using
did
them.
see this.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was watching the Daily Show last night with Jordan Klepper, and he had a great bit. He goes, well, let's be honest. He goes, it's times are tough when your career, your profession is you go around and ski with a rifle. He goes, you only get a couple of times to do something unless you get cast to be an assassin in a James Bond movie, which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah, that's
there was a biathlete that was.
What's that?
Cast in James Bond movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, since you
Sherman.
guys won't engage on Tennessee basketball this afternoon, I will one up your French judge controversy story and send you back to the breaking news desk this afternoon. Yes, more breaking news from Italy. From Cortina d'Ampezzo, Ukrainian skeleton athlete Vladislav Haraskevich will not compete at the Milan Cortina Games today after refusing a last-minute plea from the International Olympic Committee to use a helmet other than the one that honors more than 20 of his country's athletes and coaches killed in the war with Russia. Bear, do you find this to be the right move to ban the Ukrainian who celebrates his country's war of aggression against the peaceful nation of Russia?
What the hell are you on about now? Are you serious?
That's dirty.
I'm dead serious. Would you answer the question, please?
No, I don't support them throwing him out of the games, but peace-loving Russians. Oh, yeah. Yeah. President said they weren't going to bomb us anymore, and then boom.
What do you mean us?
They were dropping more cruise missiles in my countrymen's homes.
Sir, the question was this your handwriting?
I think it's kind of silly. I mean, I saw the helmet. I got to respect the guy for not wanting to change it.
He's standing on his principles. He's standing on business.
I'm staying on business, Josh. I do.
YouTube chat is popping this afternoon in reference to Nick Castellanos drinking a beer in the dugout during a game last season for the Philadelphia Phillies. Coastal Vol says Walker isn't old enough to drink beer anyway. McElwain Loves Sharks said, good name. McElwain Loves Sharks says Russ and Bear literally drink beer during remotes while on air. What a hypocritical take.
That is very true.
Fair enough.
Well,
normally I don't. It's Bob and Russell, and they've taken like samples so that they can talk about it on air. It's part of the they're working.
You know, I mean, you have to do
one
it for the
time
job.
at the
promoting a
liquor
product.
store out in Carter. What was the name of that place? That guy. Those people were really nice to us.
I remember a certain throne you sat on in the recent.
No. There was one where we got Pappy Van Winkle.
Smashed.
Yeah, a lot of shots.
Knox Stacks 1562. Sorry, Bob says
fine.
okay with beer at work explains a lot about this show. Look, it's not like we're finely tuned professional athletes being paid to go out there and perform. Okay, I think most of the audience expects us to be under the influence of something during this show. It's not like it's severely inhibiting our ability to do this. Yeah, if I had to go up there to the plate and hit a 90-mile-per-hour fastball that's darting all over the place, yeah, I probably would want to be sober. But I'm just arguing with Bear. I can do that.
Wait. I can do it with half my brain tied behind my back. From
What would that leave you with?
Half your brain tied behind.
Shut up, man.
You guys familiar with a person by the name of Ryan Hammer?
I'm familiar with Sam Darnold's grandfather, Big Dick Hammer.
Yep. That's
Ryan
It's
Hammer. sounds like somebody out
Army
of
Hammer.
It's just
Army Hammer?
Boogie Nights.
It's just Dick Hammer, not Big.
I like to think that his friends called him
Big Dick Hammer.
Yeah.
So Ryan Hammer is he's somebody that a lot of people pay attention to in terms of kind of assessing talent at the college basketball level for the NBA. Does the Blue Blooded podcast. Good perspective guy. So he just put a poll out in the field today, and it says, and this just came out a couple hours ago, you are an NBA general manager. Which forward are you drafting first? And you have to factor in full range of age, upside, and skill sets. There's 4 choices.
Okay.
One is Koa Pete from Arizona. The other is Yaxel Lendeborg from Michigan. The third is Thomas Houck from Florida. The fourth, Nate Ament, Tennessee.
Do you want me to pretend like I have
You don't have
nearly
orange
enough
flavored
knowledge?
glasses on?
Well, no, like you want me to pretend like I've watched the other 3 play like hardly at all?
No, more interestingly, who do you think would be leading those 4? They've got about 2,500 votes in.
I would say Koa Pete just because he's a freshman and it's pretty even playing field, and NBA GMs normally always go with age over college.
Yeah,
production.
I think Houck would be last just because he's not a freshman.
Yeah.
Houck is last.
Lindeborg third.
Lendeborg's third.
I figured
Koa Pete's second.
Oh, they're going.
Means Nate Ament's first.
Nate.
I still like the idea of getting his girlfriend Jazzy over here for the Lady Vols. And
I mean, what's the top 4 pick?
set a
What do
honey
they
trap
sign
to
for
keep him
usually?
here.
Yeah.
What are they getting for per year?
Oh, I don't know. A lot of money.
A lot more money than we can give them.
Yeah.
Oh, we got more breaking news from Italy.
From Milan. 14.
Such a wonderful place.
Finland's ski jumping coach, Igor Medved, has been sent home from the Winter Olympics after an alcohol-related issue.
Oh, no.
On cue.
Country's Olympic Committee described his behavior as a violation of team conduct rules, but gave no further details. Traveled home today. The matter concerns issues related to alcohol use. We take these violations of team rules very seriously, blah, blah, blah. Medved issued an apology following his removal, saying, quote, I made a mistake. I'm very sorry. I want to apologize to the entire Finnish team, the athletes, and also the fans.
Can't drink on the job.
You think he did? You think he showed up hammered?
Maybe just a little slight buzz, maybe. Can't imagine he was hammered in the
Again,
coaching
you know, come at the drive for imbibing a glass or two on the air. Yeah, that's happened. That's happened. But it was work. We had to do it. The sponsors demanded it.
They certainly did.
It's not like we're showing up at the Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine you've trained your entire life? You finally met, you're the national team ski jump coach from Finland. You've arrived in Italy. Your whole life has been leading up to this. The crown, it'll never be better than this. And you show up smashed?
I feel like there's some guys that
What are
work
you
at
doing?
Fan Run that would be pretty possible.
What are you doing?
Sometimes you got to calm your nerves. Maybe he was a little nervous. He needs something to take the edge off, and he thought,
Also,
what's one more?
This is the ski jump, okay?
Was he doing a little toot?
This
what all was he into?
He said it said alcohol related issue, Bear.
Okay.
Don't speculate.
We don't speculate here.
This is the ski jump, man. This is not. It's like the most dangerous thing you think. When you think of like insane Olympic sports, you might think of the luge, but like the ski jump is right there. The ski jump, like that's
luge.
That's
skeleton,
like that's
downhill.
something you could die doing.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't want to have any sort of substance abuse issues surrounding that sport. I would think.
What do you think's the most dangerous? The downhill.
Probably the downhill.
Then the luge. Luge, skeleton.
What do you think? Do they go faster in the luge or on the downhill, do you think?
I was watching the skeleton today at lunch, and boy was hitting 80 miles an hour coming down that
It's
thing.
still not as fast. Downhill, they're hitting 90, 100.
It's ridiculous.
Did you see the thing that some random guy sent us yesterday? The video of the slalom guy that got clipped by.
I think that was from a couple of years ago. I think that's
it's the last Olympics. I think
Bayer and I were actually talking about it yesterday, and it came up on my feed. It's very funny.
Have you listened to it with the sound on? Because that's him.
It's very funny video.
It's him. What do you mean?
The voice you hear after he hits it. That's all him.
He gets hit between the legs with the pole, and he goes,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
That's exactly. Yeah, that's about right.
this guy should wear a cup.
It's not as aerodynamic.
No, that takes away some of the speed.
Does.
I feel like
Well,
you've got
the price you're got to be willing to pay then.
Because those slalom skiers wear they're almost like baseball shin guards, and they've got those huge things covering their hands, and they slam into the gates. Same thing.
Poor Igor Medved. What are you thinking, buddy?
God, that would
Had
be
one job.
miserable ride home, wouldn't it? You're hungover,
And you'll always be that guy.
and they're probably sending you on a bus or a train.
People Google your name, and it'll be the first thing that comes up.
Igor Medved.
Good night, sweet prince. Stay with us. Hour number 3 of the drive coming up on many of these fan run affiliates. Top 5 at 5 up next.
The Drive.
The voluntary reaction.
Can't get enough Tennessee basketball? Join Fan Run Radio as soon as every UT game is over for Big Orange Country's post-game radio free-for-all. The Voluntary Reaction. We'll be taking your calls on the Vols as soon as every game is over. So tune in and buckle up as we drink from the keg of glory all the way to the Final Four.
The voluntary reaction. Raw, unfiltered, real.
Surfside is made with vodka, real tea, and real juice, and has only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 bubbles. That's right. No bubbles, no troubles. That's why Surfside was named the 2025 Spirit Brand of the Year by MarketWatch. Their variety packs come with options: iced tea, lemonade, or green tea. Find your flavor by trying them all. Surfside. Sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older to enjoy. Party smart.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life checking account from Citizens National Bank, offering extra benefits including bank travel. This September, experience the perfect fall getaway on the New England Rails and Sails Tour, or join CNB in October to chase the Northern Lights in Iceland. Get in on the fun by calling 865-429-7935.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Hey Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life, days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half, simple luxury for on and off the course.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
It's time for The Drive's Top 5 at 5.
Quitting time on your Thursday, 5 o'clock here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith, it's The Drive. Thanks for tuning in. Alongside Bob Baskerville and Bear, we've got Walker in the Top 5 at 5, brought to you this afternoon by Knoxville Smiles. Walker?
At number 1, after a tough week in the media, Coach Kim Caldwell and the number 22 Lady Vols look for redemption tonight as former Tennessee coach and player Kelly Harper brings Missouri into Thompson-Boling Arena. Tip-off is at 6:30 p.m. on SEC Network Plus, and Tennessee are 18.5-point favorites.
Must-win, can't-lose game for Coach Kim and the Lady Vols. Our Bob Baskerville will be boots on the ground inside Thompson-Boling Assembly Center and Arena. Bob, if you don't bring home a W, don't bother coming in tomorrow.
Deal.
Well played, sir.
Go Mizzou.
It's a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
It's a must. I feel like it's a must dominate type of game.
Yeah,
like,
I would
you,
agree.
you got to win by.
Well, we're going to find
15
out
plus.
a lot about the girls.
Yeah.
Like, are they a bunch of quitters, like their coach indicated over the weekend, or do they have some guts, some character? Can they pick themselves up to stay together and fight?
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, if they lose, then that will give credence to all the rumors and speculation that's been swirling that she's lost the team or these girls don't want to play. You know, whatever it is that you've been hearing, probably be true if they don't come out and perform tonight.
Bob, do you know, are there any players on this team that played for Kelly Harper a couple of years ago?
Ooh, great question.
That's a good question. I don't think so. I think
Could we completely redo the roster?
Yeah, I think the last remnant players were the ones that left last year. We talked about yesterday, like Sarah Puckett, Tess Darby, some of them.
Be interesting.
Nia Robertson.
She transferred in from SMU this year.
Boyd is a sophomore, right?
I think so. Yeah, Kanai Boyd.
Yeah, I think some of our seniors transferred out after last year because of all the huge class that she brought in the playing time. So there might not be anyone left from that team.
An alert listener, let us know. Now, did Cooper commit to Kelly, or I know this is only her second year.
No, Cooper was a transfer from South
Carolina, but okay, all right.
Interesting. At number 2, the NCAA has denied Ole Miss's request for a reconsideration of an eligibility waiver for the Rebels quarterback Trinidad Chambliss. Ole Miss submitted the latest request on Monday with new evidence, though the NCAA deemed that the evidence was insufficient. Now, Chambliss is currently in court arguing for a preliminary injunction to keep the NCAA from enforcing its ruling.
A lot of people wondering, does this have any bearing on the Joey Aguilar case? Joey expected to be in court tomorrow. I think, all these cases are different. I think Joey's case is more similar to Chambliss's than it is to Bediako's, but I think there are some differences here too. I mean, Chambliss, again, claiming that a season that he was injured, that he should get that back, whereas Joey is claiming that his seasons at junior college should not count at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like Division I. Apparently, the judges point blank asked Chambliss just now in there. I just saw it come across social media. Asked him if he played A down at all in 2022, and apparently he didn't.
True.
So why won't they give it to him? Did he
I
have
don't
another red shirt? I mean, that's the rule. You only get one red shirt year.
Yeah. It's five to play 4. What is it intended to
I
be?
just think you got to grandfather these guys in, Chambliss and Aguilar and anybody else, and just say, look, from now on, like this is the deal. And it probably takes a Congress, but I mean, this is almost got universal agreement. It's not like you're going to lose political points if you go against this.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they've got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. The latest from Ross Dellinger about the case is that Judge Robert Whitwell retired to his chamber about an hour ago, and that a decision is expected today. So that should be, whether it's after we're done or in the next hour, we should know for sure by the end of the day today.
Be watching closely. Hey, back to Lady Vols for a second. There is one member of the team.
Who is it?
Kaya Wynn. She doesn't play hardly at all.
Doesn't play much?
No.
Okay. Well.
But she was part of the Kelly Harper era. She's been injured a lot too.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Trey Wallace of Outkick, listening today. What's up, Trey?
Hey, Trey.
Says the Joey's hearing is at 1:30 tomorrow.
That might break
So
live
we should,
while
well, we should. I would imagine we'll have news before we take the air. So
hopefully. That would be good. Could be good news, could be bad.
Kind of toss up either that or the Olympic update. We'll have to.
Yeah,
We'll be
if
able
we
to
can
fit
work,
it
if
in.
we can work the Joey news in around the Olympic update, because there's a lot going on there.
I mean, look, we got a lot to discuss tomorrow. You know, we got a big game this weekend in basketball. Baseball is starting. You know, we might have to.
If we could squeeze that stuff
in.
in, but behind the speed skating,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
I'll find a way to make it work. Don't worry. We'll make it fit. We'll make it fit. At number 3, North Carolina star freshman Caleb Wilson is out indefinitely due to a fracture in his left hand, the school announced in a statement. Wilson's timetable for return is not clear. Wilson has been one of the top freshmen in the country and a projected top 5 pick in the NBA draft.
That's a tough one, man.
He's a baller, man. A guy that we recruited heavily, visited here, and we were in on.
So I was talking to a friend of mine who's a Kentucky fan. He's a civilized one. He
wears shoes.
Yeah. He said, yeah, Caleb Wilson was also Kentucky was in. Everybody was in on that guy, man.
I mean, the conversation around Ament a month or so ago was, go figure, we get the 1 5-star who can't play.
Yeah.
We might get the 1 5-star who literally can play because all the other ones are getting hurt. Darren Peterson can't stay on the court. Caleb Wilson missing time now. I mean, say what you want about Ament, but availability is the best availability. Ability. Liberty.
That is a mule kick for North Carolina.
Yeah.
They're Hubert Davis.
Forking them.
Hubert Davis's seat is getting a little hot down there. If it tail spins with him going out, especially since he was already getting some heat before the Duke UNC game, it could end bad for Hubert Davis over there if this goes bad.
Yeah.
At number 4, former VFL Candace Parker headlines the Naismith Hall of Fame class of 2026 finalists announced last night.
Hey.
Parker is a 3-time WNBA champion, 2-time MVP, 2-time NCAA national champion, and 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Other finalists include Blake Griffin, Doc Rivers, and Kelvin Sampson.
Is Blake Griffin a Hall of Famer?
Surely not.
I mean, for the Basketball Hall of Fame, yeah.
Blake Griffin?
I mean, the Basketball Hall of Fame lets anyone in. Anyone.
Evidently.
I mean,
I did not watch a ton of NBA, so I don't know the stats or anything off the top of my head. He was kind of in that lost era for me. To me, like he was always the highlight reel dunker who
was married to Kim Kardashian, right? For like 24 hours.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
But from a basketball perspective, like he had injury problems, first of all, but then there was always a cloud of, does he want it enough? Like he's on bad teams. Couldn't will the Clippers to get over the hump.
I feel like as time has gone on, it's less about Blake Griffin and more about how the the Clippers and success is it's like oil and water. It just doesn't fit together. And like his time with the Clippers and when he was at Oklahoma, I mean, he's one of the most electric players in basketball. The guy was one of the highest flying people of that era.
6-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA selection.
Bob City, man. He was
figured it out. I get him mixed up with Chris Humphries, who was with Kim Kardashian. He did date one of the Kardashian.
Thank you, Barry. It's good to know that you're locked in here. Go ahead, Walker.
All right. At number 5, a high school in Taiwan has become famous for challenging students to scale a 5-story high wall to receive their graduation certificates. Students here take 6 climbing lessons every week and have to be able to scale the 15-meter high rock wall in order to get their graduation. This unique graduation requirement not only challenges students to limits, but also cultivates their focus, balance, and physical coordination. Equivalent to a 5-story building, the rock wall looks intimidating for most adults, but the young students here need to master it if they want their graduation signed.
They have safety equipment?
To my knowledge.
Safety equipment.
You still have to climb a sheer 45-foot rock wall?
Why not? You're going to graduate. Can you take care of yourself out there or not?
They got to have them tethered to something.
They have to.
Yeah.
I'd assume so.
Get on up there, son.
I mean, Captain Caveman let his kids do it. You letting your kids climb some sheer face like that with no safety ropes?
No. Do you guys think that we should have like national physical fitness standards for children?
Yes, like the President's Council, that thing we used to have to do where you had to run a mile in 6 minutes and all that in middle school.
I don't think I could ever run a mile in 6 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, my side was hurting, sucking wind.
Huh.
Endurance has never been my thing.
And you can tell who in this society have gotten hit in the face. That's a problem with today's youth. They haven't been hit in the face with one of those boing, boing kickballs.
Oh, yeah, those rubber things. With the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Smacked in the face with one of those about 50 miles an hour.
They don't play
Toughen you up.
dodgeball anymore in school.
No,
do
you're
they?
not allowed to play dodgeball.
No, not with the rubber balls.
I think you could
Wait,
probably.
what do you all use? Nerf balls now?
They
Oh,
use,
here's
like-
a sponge I'm going to throw at you.
They use,
It's not
like,
going to hurt
foam
or
balls.
embarrass you.
Is that where we lost it as a society when we stopped allowing kids to play dodgeball?
That and climbing that rope up into the rafters over
Oh
that,
my God, the rope
that,
is so
2-inch like
I did
super hard foam rubber mat. They would
Yeah.
like that was going to save you if you fell from the rafters.
We had that at Sequoia. We had dodgeball with rubber balls there. We had the real test of your metal was playing Gaga ball out at recess.
Gaga ball?
You know, there's like it's a little octagon. You fit as many kids as you can in there, and it's one rubber ball. You just hit it as hard as you can at people's legs.
Have we ever had that?
No, it sounds interesting, although we would have thrown it at each other's faces.
Yeah,
That is what we did. I got hit in the face probably about 3 or 4 times a week doing it.
I was a long time ago. It was a local dodgeball competition.
Yeah.
And I was watching, and Jason Swain.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Jason Swain.
Jason
was there,
Swain.
and
He was playing?
He was playing. And somebody wound up to throw the ball at him, like really hard. And he, as you could imagine, just his response was kind of like, and just put his hands up and just caught it, like
snagged it.
Yeah. I mean, he went for the ball. He didn't try to even dodge it. He was like, just, yeah, nice try.
I doubt they could throw harder than.
Yeah.
Knoxville Smiles, it's local dentistry done right, offering everything from routine dental cleanings to whitening, tooth and wisdom tooth removal, restorative procedures, fillings, crowns, bridges. They do it all at Knoxville Smiles. Contact them today, 865-539-1776 to set up your appointment. You can take a virtual tour of their state-of-the-art West Knoxville facility online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Open until 7 p.m. tonight. They do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays for your convenience at Knoxville Smiles. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles. Text from Eric. Would you guys rather go 10-2 and make the playoffs next year in football or go to the Final Four this year in basketball?
Final Four. We've never done that.
Yeah, Final Four for me.
I want it so bad.
Yeah,
for this
I want to
program,
say
for us.
10-2. I know it's football and everything, but I'm kind of with you guys.
Yeah, I just I wouldn't say that. I'd probably be a lot more torn on it if we hadn't made the first expanded field of the playoffs.
Yeah, but I mean, just his fan base, just the basketball program, the players, hell, Barnes and the staff for how hard they've worked.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a disaster when he walked in here.
Would you say it was a complete disaster?
Complete disaster.
Oh yeah, I mean, it had been Chernobyl. Pearl flamed out.
Let's put. What do you think? We put the poll in the field. What do you think it's going to be?
Oh, it's going to be like
Probably
70-30 football.
Probably.
Think so?
I think so.
I think so too.
King football, man. I don't know, man. People are ate up with it about basketball. We want it so bad.
I think so, and I think there's probably a little recency bias, or I guess currency bias, as you go. Like football, aside from the Joey thing, kind of on the back burner in the local conscience or local consciousness. In basketball, it's happening right now.
And the big thing is, you make the Final Four. Well, now you're in it. Now you're just 2 wins away from, cutting them down.
Okay, well, let me ask you: would you rather go 11-1 in football, or go to a Final Four?
Go to a Final Four. Do I get to cut down the nets? Am I going to win a natty?
No, you're going to the Final Four.
Final Four.
What about?
You'd have to guarantee me like.
I mean, you go 11-1. You might be going to the Rose Bowl. You're going to Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, something like that. You get the first
Rose
round.
Bowl?
Yeah.
What about
We cover it out in L.A.
It could be. What about a 10-2, make the playoff and a playoff win, or a Final Four?
Dude, I want a Final Four bad, man. I've been, watching Tennessee basketball
I'm with you.
since I was 6 years old in this town.
You'd probably have to give me 12-0 to.
You'd have to guarantee me we had a shot at the natty.
Even then, I'd think about it for a minute.
Anything short of guaranteeing me we're in the national championship game in football, I'm still going to say Final Four.
All right, let's step it up a little bit. You either win the basketball national championship or you make the football national championship game.
Oh, you got to take the guaranteed natty. I'd take basketball all day. We should have been a blue blood basketball school, and for whatever reason, we decided not to do it.
We didn't decide not to do it. We just
made horrible hires and just let it.
You make it sound so easy, though.
But the leadership over there, they just didn't care about it.
Didn't care enough. Certainly, they were football guys.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. 12-0. You had the Indiana season.
Deacon Barnes cutting down the nets with the boys. That monkey off our back. Finally.
Don't tug on my heartstrings like that.
Orange and white confetti
Not
cannons
fair. Oh.
exploding everywhere.
I was going to say, which one would get people in their feels more?
Sterl the Pearl screaming, "Yeah!"
It'd be the basketball one.
Local hero Jacoby Gillespie, Greenville's own, leading the way. 5 votes cast so far. Poll just went live. 100%
football.
Final Four.
Really?
There we go.
And people, I remember how crazy we got about the SEC tournament. You especially, because I'd actually seen one in my lifetime.
That was special, man. That
it
was
drove
special.
you to the brink of madness every year.
By the way, you just made me think of that when SEC tournament when we beat A&M. Buzz Williams, coach at Maryland, saw a player last night that Tennessee was in on. We forgot all about him. Averaging about 12 points a game at Maryland. He's a shooting guard.
Who's that?
Darius Adams. He was the kid that flipped. Tennessee was going hard after him, and then he committed to UConn, and then he
I don't remember
flipped.
that at all.
Yeah.
This past off season?
Yeah. 6'5" kid out of New Jersey. And then he flipped, and Tennessee was back in on him, but Maryland, I think, came with a bigger bag. So now he's playing on a bad team.
Wow. All right. A lot to get to here this afternoon yet. We will go open lines this hour. If you want to chime in, 865-966-3435, your phone number to get on board, 966-3435. 888-866-9835. If you want to call or text the drive, we'd love to hear from you today. Some local high school football news when we continue. It's Fan Run Radio. Stay with us.
The Drive.
Check out exclusive Fan Run video content on YouTube. Just search Fan Run Sports and be sure to like and subscribe.
Smoky Mountain Brewery is the place to be for game day. From the moment you walk in, it's wall-to-wall big screens, making Smoky Mountain Brewery the perfect place to watch the Vols or your favorite team in action. With locations in Turkey Creek, Maryville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg, you're never far away from a great time at Smoky Mountain Brewery. Try one of their world-famous microbrews like Black Bear Ale, Mountain Light, or Cherokee Ale. Juicy burgers, wings that bring the heat, and delicious handmade pizzas made with hand-tossed crust from the freshest ingredients and their own special sauce from a secret recipe, topped off with hand-grated cheese and farm-fresh toppings. And don't forget, those famous microbrews are also available in kegs for your next party or in 6-packs and growlers to go. So grab your crew and head to Smoky Mountain Brewery and tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
We really need to get some branded stuff. Shirts, hats, promo items, something professional.
I mean, we could just find a website and order a bunch of it ourselves.
You could, but you're taking a big risk. You don't know the quality, the fit, the timeline. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I guess, but isn't that how everyone does it now?
Not the ones who actually care about how their brand looks. Look, if we're putting our name on it, it needs to be done right. We need SM Athletics.
SM Athletics?
Yeah, they specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything. Sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Whether it's a routine cleaning, whitening for that big event, or fixing a nagging toothache, our gentle team is here for you. With flexible hours, family-friendly care, and the latest technology, Knoxville Smiles makes every visit stress-free. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Call Knoxville Smiles today at 865-539-1776 or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Back here on the Drive, Fan Run Radio. Former West High School football coach Lamar Brown suing Knox County Schools, the Knox County School Board, and Superintendent John Ryswick. Sure, I butchered that. Asserting he was painted as, quote, the fall guy when he was fired amid two separate criminal scandals involving assistant coaches. Lawsuit was filed yesterday in Knox County Circuit Court.
I had a friend who's affiliated with West. Kids
Me?
went there. Well,
No.
No, this was someone else who said that he was like, he goes, there's 100% likelihood that gets settled before it ever goes to court. Because
it doesn't say how much he's asking for.
Because he's got a pretty good case, I would say.
Yeah, I think he does. And man, it's sad that I hope the program can continue. But I was talking to somebody told me about this morning. He was like, yeah, man, like there were a lot of people that went to bat for him during that. And the county just decided to CYA. But there were a lot of people, including people who were like big names, big names that went to bat for him and wrote letters and all this stuff. And ultimately they decided that they had to move him. And like I said at the time, he's either a threat or he's not. Maryville hired him immediately. I hope he gets. I know that's our money basically as Knox County taxpayers, but I hope he gets it, man. We get several million.
Yeah, that's a mess, man.
I'm sure they don't want. I wonder if they'll just settle with him. No way that needs to get into court. I don't know. Maybe it does. Find out everything.
56 votes cast in the Twitter poll this afternoon. Would you rather go 10-2 in football or go to a Final Four in basketball? 69.6% of the audience says Final Four. Nice. 30.4% say football.
I mean, people around it, we love our basketball.
Jarl says get to the Final Four and play it out, or the season ends in the Final Four. It's the same question. You just get to the Final Four and play it out. Elijah says I would give my left nut for a Final Four.
There we go. You go,
That's
Elijah.
commitment right there.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't go that far. However,
what do you mean you can't go that far?
I'm not giving up one of my guys.
You're late 50s.
Yeah.
You've already had a child.
Yeah.
What do you need two for? You're being greedy.
Symmetry. Symmetry, my friend.
What do you think? Like you're going to be off balance for the rest of your life?
I don't know.
You'll
They usually
adjust.
have to put something. They have to put another. They have to put a fake one in there.
Okay,
Balance
well, do
everything.
that. I mean, how bad do you want it?
I do want it pretty bad. I'd love
It doesn't sound like it.
Imagine,
It sounds like
'cause
this is
we've
a
always
half-ass
sworn-
commitment at best.
We've always sworn that if Tennessee makes the Final Four, that we are taking the show on the road to cover it.
We have.
Yeah.
I don't
feel like
remember
we
ever
have.
swearing that, but okay. Are you going?
Yeah.
Where's the Final Four this year, Bob?
Indianapolis.
You would go to Indianapolis for
With the drive
like-
with Bob,
like a
the
week.
godfather of Indy? Yeah. I wouldn't stay in a hotel room with any of you guys, but
So like we would be downtown at the you'd be at like the Motel 6 on the outskirts of town just by yourself.
no. I just have my own room in whatever hotel we were staying in.
Yeah, I probably would too.
I'm a grown up, and so are you. I don't like sleeping there.
It's not that like when we go on the road, I can like we pile in. It's like 4 Smiths in a room. Like that's one thing.
That's blood, though.
But they don't snore. I'm just like I gotta have.
I'm like a Husqvarna 28-inch bar chainsaw. Sometimes I'm sure
You're in there sawing logs.
Oh God.
Yeah, I could not do that.
No,
could not deal. Like Anthony Poindexter can't deal with softness. I can't deal with snoring.
Can't deal with softness.
Snoring. I don't know. I like I like to have my own room, my own space.
Yeah,
But absolutely.
quiet. Have the noisemaker going.
How much fun could we have in Indy, Bob, for a week? Final Four.
That'd be fun, man.
We just St. Elmo's Fire.
It's just St. Elmo.
Whatever. St.
What's
Elmo.
the movie?
That's a movie.
That's true. I always get it mixed up.
Are we having the shrimp cocktail?
Ugh,
Yeah, Bob said he'd pay for all of us.
I never said that, but
Would you be the tour guide? You'd be taking us around, showing us
Sure.
all the sites?
Sure.
Go
see your old stomping grounds?
yeah.
Speedway?
Home of the Spark Plugs?
go see Home of the Spark Plugs. Go,
Speedway High School?
Go to IMS, as they call it. Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
The Brickyard.
The Brickyard. Hinkle
Playground
Fieldhouse.
of the Immortals.
Got to see Hinkle Fieldhouse. Pretty iconic
Oh, man.
place.
Yeah. Well, for those of you who love America, Bear would probably sit that one out.
I might. I would like to go to Indiana State.
Terre Haute. That is another. That's
How far is that from Indianapolis?
it's like an hour-ish west.
Go see where one of the greatest basketball players to ever strap it on started his career.
Yep.
How far is Bloomington?
Bloomington's kind of southwest. It's about 45 minutes southwest of Indy.
What about the gym from Hoosiers, the Hickory Gym?
Milan?
That's like you can go. Isn't that a museum or something?
Yeah. That's the old Milan gym in Milan.
Tell you
Indiana.
what, we make a Final Four. I'd watch a stupid movie with you guys, and we go take a tour of the place.
I was watching some highlights from like Indiana girls high school basketball, and they had one of those short courts with the 2 half-court lines.
Yeah.
Like where it flips depending on who's got the ball, what backcourt is.
That was a big deal in Iowa for a long time. They still were playing that way for a while.
They're still doing it in Indiana.
Is that how girls
in
still
some
play?
places.
Wow.
Well, I mean, whoever plays in that gym, the boys play there, they have to play by that rule too.
Huh. That's so weird.
It actually, because when I first saw it, I'm like, what am I looking at? Like, how is that not backcourt?
Yeah.
And then once I was like, oh, okay, it makes perfect sense. I'm like, it's actually like, if you're playing the old guys run at the local YMCA, that actually works better for me.
What's crazy is some of the high school gyms there. I mean, I'm sure this is the case in some other cities like Memphis and others, but in Indianapolis, some of the high school gyms, and they're in Indiana, Newcastle, Indiana, which is where Steve Alford played. Their high school gym seats like 8,000 people. I mean, it's
similar to
incredible.
Texas in their football, high school
Don't
football
they,
stadiums.
Hold the record for most people to watch a high school game? That gym?
Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it's huge.
Why did they close down the El Paso airport?
Because apparently the Defense Department wanted to test some new space age laser.
Really?
And they mistook
laser beams.
Like a drone.
Yeah, they
based
mistook
thing.
some Mylar party balloons for cartel drones, is what they're saying now.
You buying that?
Yeah, I kind of am. So they started shooting that thing off. Well, apparently the FAA at that point was like, you can't have any kind of.
They were
commercial
shooting
flight.
the lasers off from the local airport.
I'm not sure where around the airport, but anywhere that was in the flight path.
Well, we
Because
have like the guard armory at McGee Tyson.
And then apparently, like if say you were in a commercial aircraft, it was flying along and that laser hit the pilot, the cockpit, it could permanently blind the pilots, which kind of seems like a problem when you're midair.
You would think so.
Or it might just down the plane.
But it's not like a potential terrorism thing?
No, it sounds like just a colossal screw up.
Yeah.
There's a picture of the laser firing.
Is it cool?
I wouldn't want to be in a commercial aircraft flying around anywhere.
What does it do?
I mean, they use it to take down drones. It's like a high energy laser.
Okay.
I don't know if it like fries it or what.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The stuff they got now.
That's what I keep telling you about that organization called DARPA. It's where they think up all these crazy things. New weapon systems.
That thing we
sound
used on
cannon?
the Venezuelans. It's a game changer right there.
The discombobulator.
Yeah.
I think it uses low frequency sound waves.
Or the discombobler, as Barnes would call it.
Discombobbled. That would be funny to see Phil and Coach Barnes just butcher names and breaking down basketball together.
Yeah. Coach Barnes has a lot he could learn from Phil. I'm sorry, Phil. We love you. I saw where you called the show earlier today. It was on me. 865-966-3435. If you want to jump in here with us this afternoon, talking a little Tennessee hoops. Vols hang on to win at the hump last night against Mississippi State. And now it's on to LSU at home in another can't-lose game. Can't let arguably the worst team in the league come into your own gym and knock you off Saturday night in front of a sold-out home crowd. You going to be at that one, Bob?
Now we'll be starting to travel.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. I will not be there. It sounds like it's going to be quite an atmosphere, though. It's already sold out, and they're doing dark mode for that game.
Dark mode game. I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
So the home team's going to be wearing dark?
Yep.
Huh. Will our fan? See, I didn't know about that. If that's like a blackout game, which I think it should. Like, I love a blackout.
Yeah.
They need to get the word out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think I'm sure we'll hear more about it. Like,
is LSU
tomorrow.
is putrid as everybody's saying they are?
Well, they started out really good, but they didn't play anybody in the non-conference. Their record is 16-10, but they're dying or 14-10, but they are dying in conference. They beat teams like Tarleton State and Alcorn State and Nebraska Omaha, and I mean their signature win is over. Oh, they beat SMU by 12. So, but they're rough in conference. I mean, I think they've only won a couple games in conference. They beat Missouri, which isn't bad, and they beat South Carolina, but that's it.
Are those the two worst teams in the league, South Carolina and LSU?
I think South Carolina might be worse than LSU.
Yeah.
But they're both really bad.
Really, really bad.
That's there's no spread out on this game yet, unless I guess maybe you go into the books and dig deep. I'm sure Ken Palm probably has some sort of favorite, but that should not be a game.
No, it should be pretty comfortable if I had to guess.
Yeah.
So apparently, I'm following Trey. I guess Trey's in the courtroom, which is scary. But the Chambliss ruling is coming down right now, and the judge apparently has been up there for 15 minutes just lambasting the NCAA. Trey says Judge Whitwell just went after the NCAA attorneys in Trinidad Chambliss's case for leaving before he was handing down the ruling, mentioning that he guesses they were headed out to Knoxville for the Joey Aguilar case. Said he will discuss holding them being in contempt of court.
Whoa.
So I guess we know which way he's going to rule.
So I guess Ole Miss is their quarterback back.
I mean, they might not make it to Knoxville. He can find them in contempt of court and order them jailed. I mean, this happened recently.
Ross Dellinger says, based on Judge Robert Whitwell's order, which he is reading live in the courtroom, he plans to grant Trinidad Chambliss's injunction. However, he has not specifically revealed the decision. To give you an idea of the situation, the NCAA's counsel has already left the courtroom. So I guess if you're reading into like, Bear, you're the legal expert here. Is that normal for the lawyers to just leave before the ruling?
No, the last time it happened, I think President Trump's lawyers in one of his cases tried that and tried doing it to a federal judge, and he ordered the U.S. Marshals to block the doors and then politely asked them what they thought they were doing. You don't just walk out on a judge.
Yeah.
You just don't do it, man.
I mean, I understand, if you're a lawyer and that's your career or something to look at. Some of these judges, though, and I watch a lot of this stuff on YouTube, little power hungry, tyrannical.
Well, yeah, but you have to keep that in mind. You can't just disrespect. For me, somebody who would avoid jail at any cost, I'm not going to do anything to put me in danger of being locked up.
I get that, but if you know you're going to lose,
you still have to sit there and
why?
Because those are the rules. The proceeding isn't over.
Same.
You haven't been dismissed.
Mm-hmm.
Dismissed? I'm not the one on trial. I'm just a lawyer.
Right.
Yeah, but you've been called to order and in session when court goes in session.
Can guys just get up off the bench and walk in before they're about to lose? Same type of thing.
No, it's not. One is
do what?
One has legal consequences, and one will just get you kicked off the team.
Oh, sorry, Bob. Thank you for keeping me on top of things here. Continue.
Thank you, Bob. I mean, it's a criminal. It's a trial. You can't just go. Like at the end of it, the court is adjourned, which means everybody can then leave. You can't wear shorts to Knox County Court. I'll throw you out. I went in there for traffic court one time in shorts. That judge went nuts on me.
For wearing shorts?
For wearing shorts to court.
Does he know you don't own pants?
That's what I was trying to tell him.
Is it like the
bailiff warned
was he
me.
like the judge in My Cousin Vinny, or is like,
Fred
you'll show up in my courtroom wearing a suit, preferably one that's made out of some sort of cloth.
Fair, what do you wear when you're trying a case, though?
Shorts.
Your Yankees hat?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just telling you. It's a legal proceeding, and you aren't allowed to leave until it's done, and the person decides that's the judge.
I get that's tradition. I feel like you ought to be able to. If you know you're cooked and you're not the one on trial, you ought to be able to split.
I'm severing away anytime. If we ever got, caught up in something together, I'm severing myself. I don't want anything to do with you, dude. You're going to get us in trouble.
I'm going to get us in trouble?
Yeah.
Me.
your
I'm the one that's going to get
towards
a
the judge.
I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm saying that you should be allowed to do it. I don't have a problem with the NCAA attorneys piecing out today. I get it.
I hope he issues a bench warrant for
this
their
would
arrest.
This would be like you lose the football game. Texas comes in here, beats us. Their players and fans are celebrating, and you got to stay and watch the celebration. You can't just go home.
No, you can't.
It's the exact same thing.
No, it is not. If you left while there was still time on the clock, then it would be the same situation.
What I just said.
But you
Y'all
can
told
do
me I was
that.
Stupid. Just
You
wanted to say
absolutely
We
can
say
do that.
hurtful things
Bob
sometimes,
does it when we're
Walker.
winning.
You've met us. I don't know what to tell you. Don't get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, I would not be sticking around at a game if somebody was singing the national anthem afterwards. Got no interest in that. Jacoby, I love you. That's awesome that you did that.
You think Jacoby, would he be a tenor or a baritone?
That's a good question. I don't know. I've never really heard him talk much, so I don't know.
You can't tell me our phones. I've seen 2 more of those stories pop up since we talked about that earlier in the show.
Well, none of them are real.
Trinidad Chambliss thing. Apparently, this judge is just blathering on and on. But
Guy's trying to make a statement.
I hope the guy gets to. Apparently, this is streaming somewhere too.
Hey, Walker, you take us to breaking news desk real quick, please.
God.
I certainly can.
We have really worked the break.
It's a final now. Team USA 5, Latvia 1.
Suck it, Latvia.
1 down, more to go.
What?
And that was the tweet from
Is it 1 down, 1 to go?
1 down, more
You
to
have
go.
no idea what your attempts to make us think that you care about something you clearly don't care about.
You're
That's
so full of crap.
That's what I find most insulting. The disingenuousness of it all.
The lead is 1 down,
That is the actual writing. Yeah.
more to go.
Someone messed that up in the social department, I think.
I'm just
Oh, wait. No, they have like 3 games.
Who do we
left,
play
so actually
next?
not.
You can't name anybody on the team. You don't know who we play next, when we play, where we play. You have no knowledge.
Well, I mean, to be quite honest
what's your
with you,
favorite?
Walker was supposed to be handling the hockey portion of the
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
The island of accountability.
Don't let Mr. Bear.
I'm more bobsledding, luge, and in the Alpine events.
Walker, you're the one who's
Figure
supposed to know all
skating.
the things I claim to know to begin with.
Did you say has he brought up the quad god yet?
The what?
The quad god.
We have not talked about the quad god.
Joshy boy, you're on the Drive Fan Run Radio. Joshy boy, are you enjoying the Winter Olympics?
Yeah, I am, Russ.
What's your favorite so far?
The men's hockey.
Can you name any men's hockey players for the USA?
Yeah, I can actually. Tage Thompson. That's all I got.
Nelson.
that I know.
At least he has one. At least he has one, Bear. That's a real fan.
Barack and Nelson.
Jack Hughes.
Brock Nelson.
Bear, the island of accountability has been Googling a little bit, I see.
Yeah, they actually play Saturday again. They play Denmark.
We do.
USA.
The Danes.
Yeah.
It's going to be the worst tragedy for Denmark since Hamlet. Look it up, kids.
So why you guys cracking on Phil like that?
What do you mean cracking on Phil?
You got to respect your elders.
You could take some of that advice, Joshy. I saw your little post at the end of the show yesterday about Barnes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You want to get bounced off this train, buddy?
The finger of hypocrisy has been pointed your way,
Bob.
Joshy boy.
Show me, Bob.
Well, no, it's gone. It's gone. But it was the lab. We were running off the air, and you said something about we were talking about Nate Oates, and you said, well, at least Nate Oates got to a Final Four, not like. As a matter of fact, you called him Bruins, which is that's a Polly Joe poll.
That's low IQ insult. Very immature.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't read it on the air yesterday.
We were going off the air when you sent it.
By the way, the Knoxville Ice Bears have a goalie who's 6'8", 250 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Unit.
250 pounds?
6'8", 250. Stephen Mundinger.
Oh my gosh.
It's a great name, isn't it? Mundinger.
Yeah, it is a great name.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah. All I have really is for Bob, who is LSU's best player that we should watch out for Saturday when we play him?
Well, it depends if he even plays, but Dedan Thomas, who transferred in from UNLV, and his dad played back in the day, Dedan Thomas Sr. But I don't, man, after that, they've got an Australian kid, Max McKinnon. It's like a 6'5" guard. He's pretty solid too, but man, they just don't have much.
Oh, okay. Out the door, I'll leave you with this. We should tamper for that Hubbard kid next season and try to get him in orange and white. See ya.
You don't think Barnes or our boy GP maybe kind of little post-game handshake line? Hey, man,
There's
looking
been a
good out there.
lot of chatter about Hubbard today, but you heard it here first. We talked about that yesterday on the drive, saying this kid, he's a
volume shooter, but he can light it up.
Yeah. I just don't know, man. I just don't know how
Doesn't
that
seem like a Barnes player.
Yeah. It seems like he would frustrate the hell out of Barnes.
Well, there would have to be a mutual agreement, but I mean, that would have to be addressed on the front end before you enter into it. Like he would have to want to be a part of it.
He would want to. He'd have to express. I want to be coached hard.
Yep.
I want to do the Barnes system.
Barnes would sit him down and go, let me ask you something. You want to win?
Do you want to win? I mean, if we could convince him, say, hey, man, we can help you reach your dream. Oh, and by the way, we'll pay you, $2 million to come play here next year?
He tested the NBA. This is what's crazy, and I know you asked GP this earlier too. He tested the NBA draft waters last year and then came back to school. I don't think he's got the size. It sounded like Polinsky felt the same way.
Yeah. Kind of a little bit of a Ziegler issue. He's like the offensive version of Ziegler.
Yeah.
God, his first step's quick as hell.
Oh, yeah.
It's fast.
Quick break. The shocking conclusion of the drive coming up. Speak now, forever hold your peace. 865-966-3435. Your phone number to get up with us, 966-3435. Back to wrap things up right after this.
The Drive. Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Surfside is made with vodka, real tea, and real juice, and has only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 bubbles. That's right. No bubbles, no troubles. That's why Surfside was named the 2025 Spirit Brand of the Year by MarketWatch. Their variety packs come with options: iced tea, lemonade, or green tea. Find your flavor by trying them all. Surfside. Sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older to enjoy. Party smart.
What's up, Fan Run Nation? This is Evan Rogers with ECR Total Landscapes. We're excited to continue our free stump grinding promotion with Fan Run Radio this year through March 31st. If you've got problem trees in your yard, give us a call and we'll come out and cut them down and grind the stumps for free when you mention you heard us right here on Fan Run Radio. Take it from Russ. We'll treat you right at ECR Total Landscapes.
That's right, Evan. I had the ECR team out to Stately Smith Manor last year, and they took down a bunch of trees for me and grinded the stumps for free. Now I don't have to worry about those trees falling on my house, and my yard looks much better. Do what I did. Call ECR Total Landscapes.
Thanks, Russ. Call us today and we'll come out and give you a free estimate. Our number is 865-384-2012, and our website is ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for. including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
So is this Guthrie woman, is her mom alive, you think?
I don't know, man. That's a weird deal. It sounds like
84 years old and you've been missing
family
for over
members
a week.
may have been involved in it.
But then there's that like terrifying ring camera video of the guy in the ski mask.
And then they detained somebody, but then released him.
And they found a glove. Like this is going to be I hate to say
there's got to be DNA in that glove.
I hate to be all disrespectful or whatever, but it's going to be a great Netflix series here in a year or two.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
I hope she's alive, man. But I mean, maybe they're keeping her in a hotel room somewhere.
I mean, medically fragile. What's she, like 86?
She's 84 years old.
84-year-old woman. I don't know.
And they found a glove just like on the side of the road or something.
I mean, my mom's a little bit older than that, and I think she'd. I mean, I'd kill her probably. Can't go dragging old ladies out of their house like that.
Frowned upon generally.
I mean, very fragile.
Not good. Not good. You think it's a family member who's still on that? Because I remember people were saying that last week.
Like
but
the
it's
son-in-law apparently there's some smoke there about he's had gambling problems.
It's going to make for a bad Thanksgiving next year. It's not funny, Bob. Don't laugh.
I just the whole kidnapping. Like I'll never really understand that. It just seems like you're going to get caught.
You'll never understand the kidnapping thing.
Like why they think they can get away with it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think any kidnappers go into the kidnapping thinking that far ahead. That's part of the psychosis of it all.
Well, yeah, but I think there's some other crimes if you really, if you're going to commit a crime,
you're going to rob a bank, you really got to have a good plan.
Kidnapping would be down on the list.
As far as crimes that you can get away with.
Speaking of Netflix, there is a really cool documentary about these two guys. They were bank robbers, and they were ingenious.
You don't think like you and me could kidnap Bob, stash him somewhere?
I
mean, the show would be over, obviously. It'd probably be a deal breaker, huh? But like,
I would be more afraid Bob would beat the hell out of us.
I mean, we could go full Celtic pride. We plotted kidnapping Peyton years ago.
Oh, we would have died doing that. But yeah, I mean, Bob still plays basketball. He's athletic.
Bob still plays basketball.
And he's sneaky big. I don't know if you've noticed this about Bob.
You're not. You're obviously not cut out for this. Walker, you going to be my kidnapping partner?
No.
Walker's the guy you'll turn around. He'll walk up a security camera with the ski mask pulled up.
Who am I kidding? I'm not. I'd be more
You're
like
a solo artist.
I'd be more like Steve Buscemi in Fargo. I need a real psycho to pull this off with. I'm too nice. You ever seen Fargo, the movie?
No, I haven't.
Put it on your list.
Who directed that one?
Coen Brothers.
That is Coen Brothers.
Dark.
That's right.
You betcha.
There's a ton of famous people.
Oh, geez. Roberto, you're on the drive. Fan Run Radio. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think Bob would whip every one of y'all's asses if he tried to do that. I'm not going to lie. He is
I
sneaky
don't
big
know
bear.
now. I am the dirtiest player in the game.
You just said
I thought about it for a second. I'm not willing to admit defeat to Bob.
Bear, you literally just backed off your own idea in less than 38 seconds.
I could kidnap you, Bob. You'd never see it coming.
All it took was a little poke at his ego from Roberto, and he flip flops just like that.
Here's what we do, Russ.
What do you mean I couldn't beat up Bob?
We'd sneak up behind him. We'd hit him with a lead
I
sap
didn't mean
in the back
anything.
of the head.
I'm just repeating what you said 20 seconds ago.
Whack him, and then tie him up and put him in the back of the van blindfolded.
All right, let's not divulge our whole plan just yet.
So I digress. Other than this has big Jesse Smollett vibes to me. I'm just going to say. I'm forever the conspiracy theorist.
You think the 84-year-old woman is in on this?
She's faking her own kidnapping?
No, I don't think she's in on it, but I think her daughter is. I think Savannah Guthrie's in on it. She owes somebody something. Oh, yeah.
Savannah Guthrie, Today Show star, one of the Olympic hosts.
That would be the most incredible story of all time.
Dumbest fall from grace ever.
There is some odd vibes about this one. Yeah, I mean, if she's alive, I think it's definitely an inside job. If she's not, because no normal 84-year-old woman who doesn't look to be in the best health would survive that. So I don't know. Again, digress. The basketball team. Speaking of things that look like they died for a while last night, I just wonder, guys, are we? I know he called a timeout at 8 when it was 8-0 run, and that's fine. I was corrected on that. I'd forgotten about that. However, it did get to 18. Are we ever just going to put our boot on somebody and just you remember in the old Westerns, Russ? I know Walker's never seen one, but where they used to put their boot right next to their face and they'd spur them and they'd cut their mouth wide open. You remember that when we were kids? Remember that? Like they did it in Tombstone. Are we ever going to do that to somebody? Because I'm freaking sick of watching our basketball team have somebody down and then all of a sudden turn around and a double-digit lead has evaporated. It was embarrassing last night.
You want to permanently disfigure someone?
Yes.
No, metaphorically.
You're the one talking about hitting Bob with a lead pipe in the back of the head.
I said
have a
sap.
great day, guys.
Not
Thank
a
you,
pipe,
Roberto.
lead sap. Didn't want to cave a skull in.
We are looking for some killer instinct with this basketball team. We'll pick up on that conversation tomorrow. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Walker. It's opening day tomorrow. Very exciting.
They're saying Mia Paldo's out tonight.
Thank you, boys. A lot to talk about tomorrow. Join us 3 to 6 right here on Fan Run Radio.